We finished off last time. Aim, public, sort of. So we need to. I can obviously recover the trucks, but I just want to make sure I haven't left, you know, like $500,000 worth of trailers around in Michigan. The game should be up now. This is just trucks. Oh, so I'm right outside the base, so let's start with that one. I think this one will take. It might not be the right truck. This might be too big a truck.
So what we got? Was this one we sort of started stacking them outside the house, or outside the warehouse?
I think we did all that.
Okay. Okay.
Starting with a regular old hitch.
Oh, I see, and there are some just dumped over there in the trailer, just outside the building.
Yeah, so I'll just do those because they're easy.
Okay. There's one over there, the sideboard. I'll go and grab that one.
Well, that's what I'm doing, the ones that are right by the garage, so don't worry about those.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's a bit further out.
Well, no, unless you mean the same as me, that's all of about 50 feet away. So I haven't. Is there anything else on this level apart from the two that are basically right by the garage? Oh man, this might be a bit of a pain. There's tree stumps.
What they could easily do for this, you know, they could have done a blue and yellow sort of colour scheme.
Yeah, colour scheme. This game needs to have a lot of its icons colour coded.
No, I mean in terms of, you know, support for Ukraine, that sort of thing.
Oh right, yeah. Well, I mean, if they added a Ukraine level, especially if they do a Ukraine level that's about stealing tanks, I'd be all over that shit.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you know, what's obviously going on in Russia and Ukraine is terrible, but Russia have just become a fucking laughing stock. They've gone from, you know, one of the world's super-powered armies to, what the fuck are you doing? Like this is amateur hour. You know, you should have completely destroyed the Ukraine without even trying. What actually happened is you've lost a huge amount of troops, and you are supposed to be a superpower. I think the Ukrainian farmers now count as the world's 5th largest military due to the amount of shit they've stolen. Hilariously.
Yeah. I've got to go round the fuel station to get that, I think.
Get what?
Oh, the flatbed on its side, upside down or something like that. I've been over there and go get it.
Well, anyway, I'm getting out of here by destroying that tree. Sorry, tree.
Don't do it.
It's a shame the trees in this game are still basically springs, because if you, like, smash a truck through a tree, it doesn't, like, spring back up with loads of force.
It stays dead.
It does.
Are we trying with a code or just join?
Just join normal. It's only Esmir we need to have a code for. I don't know if she'll be joining us tonight.
Oh, are we doing the team squad view?
Not at the moment, because obviously we've only got 2 of us. That doesn't. It works with 3 or 4, but we don't worry about it for the moment. If people go, "Hey, where's squad view?" Totally we will. I really chose a very bad truck for this. I just chose a truck. Apparently, it's completely useless.
Yeah, you really need to update all your trucks for chain.
For what?
Chain tires.
In Michigan.
Oh, we're still in Michigan.
We are still in Michigan.
I thought we were moving to Alaska.
After we
okay, never mind
have
then.
grabbed any trailers lying around.
Fair enough. Get that cash money.
I ain't rich like you.
Yeah,
Somebody's got to buy you
having all
trailers.
this money. Don't know what to do with myself.
Well, the problem is, I said I've bought so many trucks and upgraded so many trucks rather than just a few I use because I've got an entire fleet for everyone to play due to the stability issues that we get with this game.
What? Stability issues?
What stability, Clunk?
It honestly amuses me that this game's networking is less stable than Core Keepers. Oh, that's a scout. I think I'm not sure I can actually attach that one. 90% sure I can't, so let's just grab a scout. I haven't done my scout in ages. Love my little scout. Occasionally I see these in real life, because international scout ones, they're quite popular.
Really?
Yeah. Not very commonly. We get quite a lot of this sort of shit out here. Obviously, since I've seen them in this game, I'm like, oh, it's them.
Not Landy.
Yeah, not Land Rover, not Range Rover, not a. And we do get. Obviously, we have a lot of farmers over here, so they've all got various off-road 4x4s. Although it says press enter for local map, and I do, and it immediately goes into truck storage. Okay, so we've got a sideboard miles away, a flatbed, semi, sideboard which you've got, and a service trailer. Well, I'll get that service trailer then. You seem to have a distinct lack of trucks in my storage, so I'm a bit concerned with the hell they're all around somewhere, aren't they?
But to confirm, we have finished Michigan completely.
Yes, absolutely, 100% done. So yeah, we'll recover the trucks just before we leave. But we see, we just grab any outstanding trailers, like this one. Apparently, someone just detached from at high speed by the looks of it. Oh, they really have done a huge amount of optimization on the physics. So I just winched onto a trailer, started to pull it, got the trailer up to some speed, detached the winch, and then it immediately turned the physics off from the trailer.
Came to a dead stop.
Just came to a dead stop, yeah, because that saves CPU times. They're no longer simulating it. But yeah, but it's shit. So then.
Well, I know where I was using this truck last. It's only got half a tank of gas in it.
But yeah, there is a semi-flatbed that we could probably do with bringing back too.
That's what I've got. I've got the low saddle
Okay.
to go get it.
I'd also like them to.
I'm just going to go the long way around so I can delete stuff on the way.
I'd like them to increase the range you can attach trailers from or to essentially attach a winch point at the trailer jack, so you can winch a trailer on like you would be able to in real life. Oh, the steering was coming off the desk. Let's find out.
But that would be silly.
Door. So we have a sideboard in the absolute arse end of nowhere, a flatbed that Tad's going for, and a sideboard that Max has nearly got all the way back. So I guess I will go to a different map. Island Lake apparently is a whole bunch of... Oh my god. Island Lake has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 trailers on it. And a trailer store. So that's the start, I suppose. Does it have any fuel? I think we've just got fuel. Bowsers here. So I won't sell those yet. We don't need to go mad, I just want to get the easy ones.
Do you want me to get the sideboard trailer? One at the top there by the
Well,
factory?
that one's in the middle of nowhere, but there are 13... there are 11 trailers on this level, so it's much, much more efficient to come to this level now and do some of these.
Okay.
I think somebody was trying to do a little convoy of this trailer, but I'm not sure if that's going to work. Let's change view.
I've got to cover this one.
Those buttons has change view.
Oh, I was going to say, why didn't you sell the trailer? But DJ has to sell it. That makes sense.
Yes.
That's easier.
Otherwise it would be me thieving it.
Oh, please go around. Oh, you son of a bitch.
Where is the garage?
There isn't one. Just hop into one of the Ankh is out here.
Okay. 44% fuel.
Yeah, but there's plenty of fuel Bowsers.
Okay. There's a fuel Bowser there. If I go make a fuel...
But
I was thinking if I grab the fuel Bowser, the fuel carrier trailer up on the north
yeah,
east sort of side, there's one at the top, fuel carrier trailer. If that's got something in it, I don't know. And then go over to where you've got the log station.
Yeah, I mean, bring the fuel carriers down towards the trailer station. Then we can just suck them dry.
Yeah. Oh, right, there were 2 vehicles here.
Yes, there's an Ankh and
the what do you call it, the little 4-wheeler thing. What's it called now?
Action.
The Action, the little top looks good.
Let's try them again.
Yeah.
I know I can do this. Funny thing is, a computer would be very, very, very good at doing like manoeuvres with a truck, because it won't get confused about which angle or direction or anything to go in.
But where's the fun in that?
Oh, I saw someone going on about autonomous trucks will never replace lorry drivers. Like, who's going to get out to unhitch the trailer? And you don't. You just have a permanent one, or the robot does it. How will you fuel it? It's electric. It can fuel itself. Like, it's just
Induction plates in the road.
well, no, you just charge it when you're there. But you have induction plates at the lorry park. But yeah, it's driving a lorry is a lot easier than driving a car, because lorries don't go very fast, and you don't need to worry about overtaking or any of these things. You just sit there and trundle along in the inside lane.
Where's my UI gone? Oh, it's got F1, isn't it? It took it off and hasn't put it back on again.
I ate it.
Yeah, you're hungry.
Oh, hungry.
It doesn't put the UI back on when you sort of zoom back out again.
I am getting the hang of reversing long trucks, though, a little bit. I don't do it enough, and the game doesn't really punish you for doing something really stupid. So that's usually what I end up doing.
Not really, no.
Like you just sort of smash through stuff, going, yeah, whatever. Like real life, you wouldn't just suddenly start to tow something sideways because it was. Oh, that was so close. Because it's slightly inconvenient. Over there. So I've got a little convoy here, but I'm trying to get it around a lamppost. It's proving quite tricksy.
Good luck. Yeah, that's very difficult to do.
Well, I managed to get one trailer one side of the lamppost and the other trailer the other side of the lamppost. Which is quite impressive, I felt. What? Around this side
It's not the kind of impressive you wanted to have happen.
Yes. Speed and power.
This big fuel semi-trailer carrier thing is fucking enormous. You need the ankle or something like that to carry that.
Oh, I've got a semi.
Yeah. No. He's got a semi.
Well, that's why I say semi, because if semi, penis, semi, truck.
Yeah. Sports sport. Well, I'm going for the fuel. No, I want to go for that one right up there. Abandon that thing. Round here. No, that's not a good idea.
But after so many hours in this game, you'd think I would get the art of putting the waypoint markers just after the turning rather than just before. I still don't do it. So I'm driving towards the turning going, I put the turning
I always put 2.
Yeah, that would also be a good plan. But I don't. I put it right in the middle of the crossroads. And right at the crossroads going, please disappear and show me the next one. I hope you appreciate the name of the stream, by the way. Alaska Roll. God,
Sushi.
I haven't. What?
No.
What? No.
What?
Do you not know what a Swiss roll is or a jam roll?
Arctic
Oh.
roll.
Wait, what?
So it's.
I was thinking California roll.
Imagine a big square of cake. It's very thin cake. It's a quarter of an inch thick. And then on top of the cake you put jam, and on top of the jam you put cream, and then you roll it up into like a spiral. So that's a Swiss roll. If you replace the jam and cream with ice cream, it's an Arctic roll. Yeah, sponge. Yeah, okay, yeah, sponge cake. Oh, I don't feel this was the right route now. It was. Yeah. There's a couple
But
of
a California roll is definitely sushi.
Yes, that's something else.
And also delicious.
Yeah, I like my food cooked, as a rule.
I like ice cream. I like cake.
I'd rather eat Arctic rolls than sashimi.
I'm not a fan of sashimi, but I do like sushi.
Just press V. You press V and go, I'm just going to take this off the screen for you. No, I want it back on the screen. Keep it on the screen, bloody hell. I've got to press something to make the GUIs down the screen again now. I don't know why.
I don't know what button that is.
This seems bloody fast, you know.
The Yank goes like the fucking clappers. The problem is, look at your fuel burn. I'm burning 5 to 10 litres.
I don't get to tell. It's the GUIs. The GUIs off.
Oh yeah.
Probably for the best.
That's the Yanks. I mean, I think overall the trucks are pretty well balanced. The Kolob was unstoppable, but can only carry one thing.
Here.
The Yank is very fast, but burns through fuel, etc. So I think it's pretty well balanced. The Tartarin is very, very, very good, but can't tow anything.
That's good for sort of advanced scout sort of tasks.
Now, time to go to all-wheel drive. I'm going to get stuck on that tree. Come on.
I still haven't stopped the mud coming through the back of the flatbed, have they?
No, you can't. The mud's not real. It's just an effect, not a real thing.
very cool effect,
Well, I miss the.
but an effect.
I miss the Mudrunner mud, where
Yup.
mud would get stuck on the tires.
It's stuck to the tires.
Yeah, but I don't.
Yeah.
I understand they didn't get it in for shipping, sure, but why haven't they added it since then?
Because they're too busy adding new trucks to people to spend money
But
on.
that's a different person. It's not the same person.
It's a small indie company. They
It's-
need money.
What? It's really not.
Lol, 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 lol.
That is something I would like to sell on.
It's worse. It's a big corporation. They really need money.
That's something I am set on a one-man crusade to try and overcome. Is I want to get indie redefined. I have heard people define people like me as micro indie, because Little Big Planet, Molecule Media was indie until Sony bought them. And who was it? That game company that did Flower. They always seemed indie. Till you realise about 40 of them and about 300 Sony engineers worked on Flower. Whereas Converty today,
But small indie dev, by the way.
Converty today, I spent a bunch of time fixing bugs in Unity's decal system.
Where do we take the trailers, by the way, to sell, so you can sell them?
The trailer store? Crazy thought I know.
Oh, right down there. I see. I got it.
It's a shame you can't bill Unity for the work you do for them.
Well, I mean, I fixed it. The thing is, I found the issue, I found a solution, and then someone goes, "Oh, I fixed it." They fixed it, and I'm like, "Well, they say they have. They said it in the patch notes, but it's not fixed." So I had to implement the fix, which means maybe duplicating the packages. But then I found that the decals don't work with MIP streaming. It's like, oh, for heaven's sakes! I spent ages trying to work out why my decals were all blurry because they not support MIP streaming. So I wrote some code into Unity's decal system to just go, hello, here's an error. This texture should be MIP streaming and isn't. Sorry, it shouldn't be MIP streaming, but is. And I'm like, why did you not do that? Instead of just doing nothing, you're not showing an error. It was just buried somewhere in the documentation. That's the worst bit. But
The documentation mentions it.
yeah, which took me several hours to find out. Somewhere buried in the middle of the comments about MIP streaming was this doesn't work with decals. Like just offhand comment. It wasn't on the decal page. So I got most of the way into having worked out what the code would be in order to run the MIP streaming code on the decals. And I'm like, hold on a minute. If I were to take the time it took me to work out what the issue was, I could have written the solution in less time. And that's what annoys me about a lot of the Unity stuff. Just saying, oh yeah, we don't support it. I'm like, well, don't just say you don't support it. Fucking support it. That's just not good enough. It's really not.
So I went to Best Buy today, just for lulz, to look at the graphics cards, and they have a bunch of 1030s and 780s. I was like, oh boy. What would you even have these for?
Machines you don't care about for graphics cards? Just need a display card? Just need a graphics output?
I mean, I consider myself...
But they also have 12th Gen i9s in there. I'm like, what?
I do consider myself to have a small knowledge of all things, but I've never even heard of a 1030. The 1050, by the way, is significantly worse than the 970, so I dread to think what a one of those is like.
Yeah, I'd never heard of a 1030 until I saw the stack of like 5 of them.
That might be
I was
one
like,
of the.
what in the world?
That might be the passively cooled ones. They do a whole range of.
Oh,
passively
it
cooled
was
stuff.
small enough that they're very tiny, but so were the 780s. I'm like, what are these things?
Yeah, they'll be passively cooled cards. Black boxes and such.
Why can't I hear someone like winching their way off into the distance somewhere?
Oh, it's probably me.
No, but you're nowhere near me.
But also,
I really am.
a 12900K is $600.
Is that good? I don't know. No idea what the pricing is on chips.
It's the newest one.
I still don't know if that's a good price or not.
I don't either, but it was a lot.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to upgrading again this year because the computer I'm currently on will become my streaming rig. Because my current rig is just not powerful enough. It's fine as a server, but not as anything else. Max, can you come and grab this trailer actually? So then I don't have to.
Yep. Where am I going? Where you are?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, potentially you can go straight across, but I'm not sure I'd recommend it.
Let's not.
I think this truck might have the awards for... Oh, it does have better headlights. Never mind. Say, it wins the award for
Well,
worst
with all your
headlights.
talk about the graphics cards, I did find out that I'm at the lowest tier possible with my 1060. I was like, oh dear.
Yeah, no, 1050 is lower than 1060. Because Jay's got 1050. And
Yeah,
I
but
was
that's
like,
just
that'll run
Jay
it.
being Jay.
Yeah, but I'm like, yeah, that'll be
Yeah.
fine. And then I looked at what a 1050 actually is, and I'm like, what the fuck? So it's about 60% of the power of a 970. Now, it does have certain newer generation tech. For example, it'd be better at VR than a 970 because it has certain stuff they added. But for most games, it will be substantially worse. And I was really surprised to find that even existed. If you give us a tug as you go past, please. Don't roll it. With great speed comes great responsibility.
No, with great speed comes bigger physics crashes. Yay!
Oh god, that was a little fast. Not so close. Oh, back off a bit. Yeah, there you go.
Don't do it!
Should better go around me now. That thing really does shift.
Oh yes. And I've got my
Oh,
leg
the
boot
ank.
on as
Oh
well.
yeah,
so-
it's got places to be.
I was going very well until I got stuck in the sticky mud either side of it. But I had a little convoy going.
Oh no.
The tiny convoy stuck right in the mud.
Hey, for a best
Man,
reversing
it's so
that on this
calm
thing.
and peaceful.
I'm gonna get stuck in the mud.
Right. Me and a tree, let's see what happens.
Tree wins. Flawless victory.
Yes. Hold on. Winch exploits.
The gasp. I am
Creative
shocked.
use of winch mechanics. Thank you.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. I got. Oh, come on. Give me the button.
Extra
Same
shocked.
button. Alright. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Oh, it's true. I don't like you. I don't like your family. I don't like your parents.
Well,
And you bad mouthing a tree.
Yeah, didn't work either. But
Not the sort of terrain you'd ever take a heavy duty goods vehicle. You just wouldn't. Like I just took this one around a hairpin in a forest. Bear in mind, I can also just summon more fuel Bowsers anyway if we need some.
yup.
there's a great big dirty fuel trailer in the trailer store right now.
There is, which is good.
Uh,
But I'll leave it there for the time being.
which way am I going? I'm going down here.
I wouldn't mind if you could get a better indication of when you are able to winch onto a trailer, rather than going, no, crunk, yes. Like, give me a little, any sort of clue that I'm actually close enough.
Anything. Yeah.
I mean, I'd happily
But
have
that's
the
quality
game,
of life stuff.
but I mean, I'd happily have the game spot a little man that just goes closer, closer, yep, stop, or something. Not exactly that.
But that would totally break your post-apocalyptic
Yeah, but he could
destruction,
just, but he could just
apocalypse.
But he could just be my mate that sits in the cab.
But that's for the multiplayer thing they were never going to implement. Lol. I do like that idea you had, though.
Of which?
I can ride shotgun, or any multiplayer can just pop in as shotgun on your truck.
Yes.
Would be epic.
Well, it'd be cool if you couldn't, in a way, if you couldn't teleport. And you could only travel, so you had to get a lift everywhere.
Or that's part of the hard mode. You can't. If you have to go get your vehicle.
You have to walk.
And you're in multiplayer. Yeah.
Oh God, no.
You could hop in the truck with your friend. That sounds like some farming simulator level stuff, though.
Yeah, drop it there, Max. I'll sell it.
Oops. That was down.
Okay, so we are down to...
The default was, do you want to fill up the fuel bowser? Yes, of course. And then proceed to empty all my fuel into the fuel bowser. I'm like,
There's a lot of scout trailers. Okay, there's another sideboard and another fuel one.
Yeah.
But if you want to come back with me, we can get both of those together.
I can't get the fuel semi carrier because I just don't have a big enough. That's right sort of hook on.
No, but there's a fuel carrier and a semi right next to each other. So if we go together,
okay.
Then I can't get stuck. Don't worry about the log carriers because only very specific vehicles can carry. Oh God, there's such a dip there. Why would you do that? Why would you just go, oh, we'll leave it, it's fine. Get out there with a shovel.
Are you stuck, sir?
No, I'm just going slowly.
I will say that is the most requested thing on the subreddit for Snowrunner. It's like, can we please just improve the roads?
Yes.
Please.
Yeah, I'd be quite happy to have to run a road like 5 times and then fix the road so I don't have to. Again, back to visceral cleanup detail, back to the beginning of the game should not be the same as the end of the game. Something should change and progress.
Other than like the one pass or bridge you fix.
Yeah. Yeah, Max, just stay ahead of me and I will shout you to come back.
Alright.
Little lock there. Yeah, left here. Thanks.
Have you got any money left over? Oh, from that factory in Russia we put back together?
I mean, I've got like 500,000 or something. But I could easily make all of that disappear by just buying a whole bunch of trucks. It doesn't last long.
Yes. These trucks are expansive, so yes.
Once I get going, I'm fine on this truck, by the way, as long as I don't get bogged down. Go, go, go! But I would also like to see them increase the slippiness. Like here, I had to change down the gear. So the truck comes to a halt, and it wouldn't. It would just slide through the mud. It's mud, not glue. It's very hard to get going and very hard to stop. But the mud in this game is kind of goopy rather than slippy. Whoa! Oh! Nearly rolled out.
Oh, that's why this trailer was left here. It's upside down.
Well, that's easy enough to fix. Just put it right there. Oh, I think they may have fixed the rocks appearing at point blank range. That annoys me because that is a 5-second fix for someone. But yeah, I think they fixed it now. So rocks aren't disappearing 6 feet from my truck. So I am at absolute maximum detail. I'm going to double check. I'm maximum detail. I'm running at 43% GPU at my target frame rate. So I can definitely go higher, only there is nothing higher to turn it up. Oh, right now I can turn the frames up to ultra, shadow quality, ultra. Oh, what if they fixed it?
But you also have a 3080.
Yeah, that's not the point. The point is I had it on ultra, so therefore it should look great and run slowly. Not run really, really well. Okay, so I'm now up to 48% GPU. Hey, James Van France. And hello, Lackett, once more. Ah, you're the Wreckfest guys. I'm afraid we're doing Snowrunner tonight rather than Wreckfest. You missed Wreckfest. Wreckfest was on Sunday.
Which one to take? The fuel barrels or all the very, very long trailer?
You can't take the semi. I'll have to take the semi.
You take the semi, you take the semi, I'll take the juice.
You take. Well, wait for me, because actually, yeah, you might get it out of the way. I am good, thank you, Cotton. This is our very slow.
The
pace,
juice, you say?
Very slow pace driving game. Yeah, I did wonder if you'd join us again for Wreckfest, because we do Wreckfest almost every Sunday, unless we have something else on.
I was hoping to take it to a T-junction around here and do a 3-pointer, but I don't think that's possible.
Oh no, I think this might be the wrong type of truck. No! Ah. Wait, trailer's too far away, no suitable trailer to attach. I think this is a saddle, the other one.
Saddle low or saddle high?
I don't know. I've never worked out. They need proper names.
Yes, hold on. Let me...
They do.
Assistance.
Ah.
Or just stop making the designation. Like, they're literally the same saddle. It's just slightly... or it's set differently. Every saddle ever made has the ability to swap between the two. It makes no fucking sense. Arbitrary game design is arbitrary.
What was it again? That was the semi.
Yeah, which I thought...
It's the flatbed semi.
The semi needs to be saddled
low.
That's
low.
That's
My notes.
That's the ultra big one. Okay, I can't get that one. Can't get that one. Fuel carrier trailer. Silverstone is a good track. It's quite scary in real life though. I have done Silverstone, and there's not much runoff in real life because it's an F1 track. Quite a scary track. I normally prefer to drive on tracks that are more forgiving, like Bedford or Donington, where there's nothing to hit if you really screw up. Oh, bye, Malcolm.
Who was that?
Malcolm. Well, I'll go get this other fuel carrier then.
Oh. There we go.
Yay, I cleaned up Black River.
Welcome again, Malcolm.
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, careful, you've just... Wait, why aren't you attaching it, Max? Attach it, nubbin.
Well, I couldn't work out to do a 3-pointer with it, so...
Oh, well, okay, I guess that was...
There we are.
Wait, let me grab fuel, Thank you.
Well, knock is knackering.
Yeah, I watched you playing it again and I felt sick.
Did you?
It. Yeah, I'm like...
I thought you might. You know what? It's really weird. When I first started it yesterday, I was like, oh, okay. Now, I felt more sick playing like car games than that. It's really weird.
Still gonna pass.
Oh yeah, completely. I didn't think you would be your game at all.
No, I'm gonna stick with racing games in VR and spaceship games.
What was not?
It's Rocket League, only it's in VR and use a bow and arrow.
Yeah, exactly.
What about spaceship racing games in VR?
That should be fine.
Oh, we played.
Well, he said he does racing and spaceships games, so put the two together.
There are very few there is one I think got recommended to me. There's very few spaceship racing games. It's a bit of a shame. Malcolm, we are recovering trucks from Michigan for probably about 20 more minutes, and then we'll head over to Alaska. And then we had to explain to Tad what an Alaska roll was, because he doesn't know. Arctic roll, sorry.
Oh, okay, yeah. I thought you meant Alaska. Yeah, I was like, what's an Alaska roll?
If I said, would you like an Alaska roll, you wouldn't go, what's that? It could be anything. You'd be like, oh, brilliant, ice cream.
You get baked Alaska.
That's something else.
Baked ice cream.
So, when you say we're recovering trailers, what kind of trailers do we need to recover?
All of them.
Literally all of them.
Weird,
I'm bringing the last one in Black River back.
There were 11 on this map, and I think we can't get some of them because they're saddle high. But yeah, we're just clearing up the map.
So you need a saddle high then?
No, because there's no. It will take you an hour to get here, so there's no point. They're staying there.
I know. Oh, which one are you at?
The low-hanging fruit, as it were.
Which map are you on?
We're on this map, but I mean, you could come to this map. You could come to this map, grab the Action, and grab some of the scouts.
Grab fuel trailers.
Oh, can the Action attach to scouts?
Oh.
No.
Has it not got a little toggle?
It cannot.
I can get to that one you're on in about 5 minutes, maybe, depending on the vehicle. But I'm just trying to work out what saddle I need. Because you're saying
high.
saddle. You're saying saddle high.
I do mean saddle high. I've got a saddle low on this one, and I can't take it. But is there any other? Check the other two maps. Check one that's check Dam and the other one.
Smithfield.
Yeah, Smithfield Dam and Chipbog.
Shitty bog. Slurry bog.
Come on. What do you mean no suitable trailers to attach?
Someone's left 2 goddamn trailers.
Yes, because they're
right at the top of the west. Why?
Because I'll be selling them when I get back there.
As in, right? Okay, but why not sell them already?
Well, why don't you
not?
Yeah, go on, you sell them then. Oh, you can't.
I mean, no, I can't because
yes,
I'm not the host.
So
but
that's-
so you're saying that it wasn't you that was hosting that or doing it? Okay.
You're smarter than you look.
No, it's because you said that you couldn't sell them, which is what I was like. Why couldn't you sell them?
No, you can't.
So
sell
maybe. No, I know full well I can't sell them, Adam.
Well, yeah, but
You need to English better.
but I can sell them.
Yes, exactly. Which is why I was asking why they're there, and you said because I haven't sold them because I couldn't sell them.
Yeah, because I haven't been there, so I couldn't sell them.
So some of the fuel carriers are actually quite useful still to us if you're out and about, fuel stations in useful places.
So the map that you're on now, yeah, I think you got saddle high there. That's I think the best thing to do. So I'll just spawn in Smithfield, whatever it's.
Well, I mean, you can do it, but I suspect what will actually happen is you'll just have to recover your vehicle because we'll be leaving before you're done.
So Island Lake or Drummond? Yeah, Island Lake's easy to get to. Have you got a saddle high there? That's my question. You haven't.
No.
I think.
No.
Okay.
I got saddled low because.
Okay. I'll bring a saddle high over there.
Well, you have 16 minutes.
Already bringing one.
Is there nothing on Smithfield Dam then?
I think so.
There's 2 trailers in the very top corner before you get into
By the garage?
port. The hell's that map called? No, the other side. Once you go up the mountain, there's 2 right at the top of the mountain next to the other trailer store. So
This is freaky. You can fuel one fuel carrier trailer with another fuel carrier trailer.
You can move between any 2 fuel.
I wonder if you can bug the hell out of it and make it delete all the fuel.
Why is this vehicle
Probably,
not
but why would you do that?
No, I'm not going to do that. That would be annoying.
You probably went to Maine.
One thing I do like about this game, you can text and drive.
I still wouldn't recommend it.
Really? Well,
I have crashed once or twice in this game doing just that.
Oh yeah, your mum says hi, by the way. Sent her a picture.
Is that true? Hey, Mom!
Yes, because if I'm texting her, you can shout and
Sorry.
she'll hear you. When I'm on
So
headphones.
I thought Tab was about to yell, "Hey, mum!"
Literally in the room beneath me.
I'm presuming you're on dial-up, Tad.
We're one step above that.
ISDN.
ADSL, yeah.
ADSL
3 meg up or 3 meg down. Look out, people.
Sorry, what was it, Adam? I actually missed that. I actually don't know which one's which. I guess.
Dial up.
What's the two?
Dial up.
Oh, yeah.
ISDN, ASDL, ADSL. Internet subscriber digital line 64 128 kilobit max. ADSL.
No.
Well, 64 kilobit per bond, and you usually got 2 if you were lucky.
ISDN was internet's.
Subscriber digital line.
No, I think it's digital services.
Yeah, that's ADSL. And that's a synchronous digital subscriber line, and ISDN was Oh, I don't know. Maybe it was.
Integrated Services Digital Network. I thought it was.
Maybe. Anyway, that's 64.
Probably
That's 64 kilobit, and
Hey,
you
per
could have
line.
per channel, and you could have 2. And quite of them did, and you could get more if you had the monies. ADSL is more like half a megabit down, depending.
It depends on how close you are to the distribution center, but it's 100%. Since I'm very, very far away from the distribution center, we get 3 meg down, 1 meg up. But if you're really close, you can get like 100 meg.
Yeah, in the UK we have what's called fibre to cabinet, so most of our cabinets are usually under 400 yards away. So I can get 80 megabit down my ADSL.
Ooh, that must be super nice.
Yeah, I can get about 80. I have got 80 down as well, but like 80 down, 20ish up. It's more like 76 down, and 16 up for me.
On my wireless, I get 1,000 down and 1,000 up. So no, I don't think much
I'd
of
still
ADSL.
kill for that.
No,
See, I get that as well. I get that on fibre line.
they're building fibre in because we're kind of on the outskirts of the village, and they're building fibre in the centre of it now, which is kind of cool. At some point, if I behave myself and I'm a good boy, I might get fibre.
Yeah, just get 5G.
That's how it works, right?
Just get 5G and done with it.
I would honestly, I would have, but I don't have the reception. There's no 5G signal here.
Yeah, but technically Izzard doesn't either.
Yet.
And also, yet you'll get.
Oh yeah, he found a clever hack for him.
Well, no, he was like, you'll get 5G long time before you get fibre. This is the thing.
Maybe. I mean, generally, probably. But the thing is, my phone doesn't come up saying 5G, and I've checked like 3
Yeah, but your
and
phone is
Vodafone and stuff
your
like
phone's
that.
a shitty aerial. Remember, this box is 9-10 inches tall. It's got a big ass aerial in it. Plus, you can get better aerials.
Yeah. I mean, I know exactly what you mean. I do agree, but I don't think we've currently got 5G here. I don't think we get any signal. I mean, I've looked at quite a few different maps, like from different providers, and they're like, no.
That's such a point. I'm down your way next week. At least briefly.
How are you?
Yes, I might actually end up charging
What?
at Oxford.
Oxford. I'm not near. I'm not Oxford. Just remember though. But I'm down that way.
Yeah, but do you have a charger at your house? No.
Yes.
Then I'm. Well,
No, I do.
Okay, but not a charger. Fuck off.
No, I've got a 7
Get all these.
kilowatt.
So
7 kilowatt hour charger.
So I can go to your house and use a 7 kilowatt charger, or go to Tesla and use a 250 kilowatt charger. Now,
Exactly, but I'm not at the Tesla supercharger.
Which one I'm gonna do?
You're gonna get good broadband.
I'm gonna go by side.
Now I've got a couple of stops on the way there. I'm not actually sure what I'm doing or when I'm going or anything yet.
But, you say you don't know which day, etc. Or when you say you're going down this way, would you be going down to Oxford or would you be going down to my end?
No, it's only because I'll be going to Oxford Services.
Why not
There's
both?
very little chance I wouldn't stop at Oxford Services just because it's such an enormous charging system there.
It's quite good. Yeah.
Oh,
But yeah, I'll see how my mileage is.
It also depends if I'm in the office that day, and I could also always meet and grab a coffee if I am.
Yes.
Office work? What's that about?
I know. I've been going into the office most weeks for the last month or something for like once a week. No, you don't have to.
You haven't seen my car. I forgot.
I have seen your car.
Yeah, but it was shit then.
Not really. Yeah, I mean, it's still going to be shit, but you know.
Not as good as yours. Sorry, what have you got? A diesel mini country.
Oh,
Not diesel.
Sorry.
It has some petrol.
Hybrid, diesel and petrol.
oh, my mom freaked out when she realized that the Mini she bought was BMW. She's like, "What?" I was like, "Yeah, it's always been like what?"
No, not always.
Not always, only for 20 years.
Since 2001, yeah.
Pretty good guess on my part. Yeah, I mean, it's the same
was a
thing.
pretty good guess.
Because I talk about the smart car, and then at some point I'll say, Mercedes. Like, what do you mean Mercedes? I go, the smart cars are done by Mercedes. Like, this is why all the smart dealers are in Mercedes dealers. It's just that people don't realise it, but it's the same thing.
It's also why all the Mini dealers are in the BMW garages.
Well, no, because
Well, that doesn't make any sense.
my local Mini dealer is adjacent to my Mini dealer. But oh my god!
No, say it again.
The
say it
Mini
again.
dealer is adjacent to the BMW dealer, but the Mini dealer it's like the inside of the poshest, hippest pub. It's like the inside of a log cabin. And I'm there going, firstly, these cars are shit. Secondly,
I mean, you're not too wrong. They're not shit, but they're not great.
I'm nowhere near posh or rich enough to do this. I said I would have if they'd done a Mini that was 4-wheel drive, 350 miles of range, and the same 0 to 60 is my Model 3. I'd have done that. Instead, I got this woefully underpowered thing that they're front wheel drive. It's just it can't put the power down. And with the most awful range. Because if it had good range and good power, I'd have been all over.
But you saw the thing I sent you earlier. So the thing they've announced
in 2.5
now,
years, I can get a better Mini.
No. This is I think it's next year for the
24.
For what?
What new link?
Okay.
What for 24?
They are. I know that they're doing sooner than that. They're doing a new Countryman. So the new Countryman is going to be a 4-wheel drive, full electric, which will be interesting. It's also not a Mini. It's actually a BMW X1 with a Mini skin.
Yeah.
But that'll be interesting.
It's honestly
interesting for me anyway.
It's the Model 2 for me.
The Model 2. I mean, I don't think they're going to call it the Model 2, but the Model 2, if it does come out, will be.
It's called the Model 2. It's due out end of next year. It almost definitely will not come out end of next year.
That'd be really nice. Do you reckon they're probably manufacturing that in Berlin? I guess.
The British ones will be certainly.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's no current runs of it. It's not started in any way, shape, or form.
But that'll be a very interesting car. I mean, do you not like your? I mean, to be pretty honest, I'd rather have a saloon than a hatchback, generally. But I think the Tesla Model 3 is a bit big. It's the same size as the 3 Series, and it's too big a saloon for me. I want something a little bit smaller. I'm here I'm here in the same place with you with a high thing.
Yeah, we'll get the semis.
So shall I go get the fuel carrier?
There's 2 semis on the track level. Yeah, the thing is, I very, very, very rarely have needed a larger car. Very rarely would I ever fill up a Mondeo-sized car. I would have to be going away with 2 or 3 friends camping for the weekend. It's a lot of storage space. And 99 times of 100, I just won't use it. Whereas a Honda Civic style one, I mean, it would be 85% of the time I wouldn't use the storage, but I just don't need that much space.
I mean, I didn't want a hybrid. I need. It's very handy having a car that can actually quite comfortably take 4 adults. But I don't care. I mean, if I could have had a full petrol car, full electric car, I would have been much happier.
Yeah, but you're not taking 4 adults a long way, are you? You're taking 4 adults into town or to the train station.
It's a saddle low.
No, you're missing. No. So, whenever I have 4 adults in the car, I'm taking them a couple of 100 miles.
Okay.
That's the thing. Generally, as a rule of thumb, it's just me in the car, and I do about 50 miles, or literally 2. It's one or the other, basically. But that's the thing. A Tesla would have been fine, but the problem with it is, if you're going to do 400 plus miles or something, any other car really isn't that great. They just don't have the range, or they don't know. They don't have. It's not the range; it's the charging.
Yeah.
And I stand by this, and I said this to you before you were, when you were first looking at electric cars. Like, it's the charging that's the big killer.
Well,
and you don't even care, do you? You just go, oh, it's easy, it's a Tesla.
Well, I've only had experience of fast charging Teslas and slow charging other.
Yes.
So I haven't had any need for Tesla destination chargers. But my
let me
of my my local one, because I think there's 12 chargers at my cinema and they're all free. And last time I went
they're pod points, aren't they?
They're pod points, yeah. Well, last time I went there...
Yeah, pod points are really okay.
Yeah, well, 2 of them weren't. Like, one of them was telling me it was charging when it wasn't.
Yeah.
Oh, Drummond Island. What's on Drummond Island? Nothing. Oh. Hold on, it says we still have a task, a race with the rain. That's what we...
So that's exactly one point of it. But imagine now that pretty much every single service station you go to, instead of basically has two Tesla chargers only. Let's just, it doesn't even matter about the speed. Let's just say 2 Tesla chargers. And first of all, there might be someone else charging at them, and second of all, they might be broken. And it's like you get there and you might not have the range. The only thing you can do is wait, because you can't charge. You can't do anything else. That's the problem with non-Teslas at the moment.
But
and it's nothing to do with the cars.
Leicester Forest East has, I think it's got a dozen chargers as well there. So yeah, there are plenty of large charging stations around.
I've not come across actually a large non-Tesla charger.
I think it's Leicester Forest East. I think it's either 12 Tesla and 12 something else, or 16 of each. I can't remember. It's huge. It's really, really big. But that is... Usually there's 2 or 3. And, the problem you've got, it's not the chargers. It's when someone pulls up in their fucking Mini that will charge at a whole 30 kilowatt or something, and you're just sitting there going, for fuck's sake, get on.
Yeah, the Minis are 50. But
50, yeah.
But yeah, I know what you mean. It's the same problem I had with...
Technologically, how does that work?
How does what work?
Being able to dish out 50 kilowatts, being able to dish out 50 kilowatts, 250 kilowatts, whatever the demand of the car is.
Cables.
Yeah, lots of big chunky copper.
I mean, how does the grid deal with it? Is what I mean.
Chunky boys.
Because that's a lot of current for a house. It's not a lot of current for say a service station.
I think the way someone described it to me was that originally when the national grid was sized, it was basically designed around the Cold War time, where they built things properly and they were designing it to not have to be upgraded for a long time. Yeah.
So
I've got a saddle high, and I can't take this trailer. This must be the fuel motor trailer. Must be a saddle
I
high.
can't either. They changed that?
Let me come over. So just for point of reference...
Those definitely were saddle highs.
So just for point of reference, the arcade pulls 144 kilowatts of juice. So that's just to compare and contrast, usage on a larger scale. But, they have the power on them.
That's over the whole day, or every given second of the day?
That's probably our peak draw. For the whole day, though, but that's much it draws. But remember, Max, these power stations, these service stations, they're just on the national grid. They've got a pylon. They're just tapping off all of the power at that pylon, and there is a lot there. Some of them, I believe, do have local battery backing, so they will deliver to you a shit ton of energy very quickly, and then charge up the battery a bit slower. But that's not a very common thing at the moment. Will become more common, because obviously you can just put shit tons of solar panels.
That's much better for the plants.
Yeah, just make the entire car park underneath the solar panel. Everybody wins. The solar panels cool down the cars and charge up the batteries in order to... why did I bring the Ank?
I was actually questioning why you were doing what you were doing.
Sorry,
I'm dragging this thing the other side just to get it out of this horrible.
Well,
no, I can.
You can't, because if you drag it, I can't sell it. So go to the other one. If you drag it, I
can get it somewhere where you can then. I know.
I don't have any vehicles.
Listen,
here.
let me finish the sentence I'm starting.
I don't have any vehicles here, and I'm never coming back ever again. So don't bother.
Okay. But which way do you want me to go then? What do you want me to go grab?
Get the other one.
The other one, the one that Max is now going to.
Well, he can't because he's in this Action, so I think that it really is. It may be the little truck that could, but it's not the little truck that can do that. Yeah, but basically just
That must have hurt to say.
easy fruit.
Low
I
hanging.
don't understand. I mean, this must be a saddle. I don't know why it doesn't just fucking tell you. Just say.
It does.
Where?
If you hit a tab to bring the menu up when you're right
Uh-huh.
underneath it and try to hit attach trailer, it yells at you.
If I hold, no, you mean if I press? Yeah, it tells me that I can't attach it. It doesn't tell me what it is.
Oh, mine did.
Doesn't it just say?
Mine says it cannot attach because it needs a saddle low, and I'm like, excuse
Mine
me.
does not say that.
Weird. Arbitrary game design is arbitrary.
To be fair, speaking as someone who has never driven a truck, as far as I'm concerned, trailers are split into 4 types: Scout, saddle high, saddle low, and other. So, as far as I'm concerned, as a layman, this is absolutely correct and fine.
There's no suitable trailers to attach. That's all it gives me.
Yeah, that means you've got the wrong saddle.
Yeah, no, that's
Yeah.
my point. But it doesn't
Yeah.
tell you why. It doesn't tell you what you need for it.
I think it does if you don't have any trailer attached. If you don't have any saddle, it will say saddle required.
That's pretty fucking useless.
Plus, you can drive.
Because I'm in my dairy with the saddle high, and it told me.
I also believe if you went to the trailer store and bought the right trailer, it will automatically fit the whatchamacallit. I believe.
If you don't have one on there, yes.
Yeah. Can you then change it for another one, or are you stuck with that one?
Stuck with that one. Because they're free anyway. But it still doesn't make any sense. Like, there's some trucks that have that you can, like, transforming feature. Like the other dairy, you can lower the middle tires, and there's a couple trucks that you can change it. Why don't they do that for the saddle? Rather than make this BS the way it is.
I've winched
Although
onto
they
this
did
one.
add the transforming system later.
Yeah.
I've winched onto this trailer, this trailer, and it was just dragging against the ground. So just raised the suspension on this vehicle, so it's not doing that anymore. It's just driving like as if it's properly fully attached. It's hilarious.
Oh, what the fuck?
Hilarious.
Oh, right. So I
What?
just drove
What?
towards. I just drove towards this trailer. So you know the saddle high has like 2 little legs that hold the trailer up. I got near and the legs collapsed.
Yeah.
Now what am I
Yeah.
supposed to do?
Oh,
Yeah, I just saw that on the stream.
What the?
the best you can.
That was
I
hilarious.
don't think I have a best. Like it just broke when I came near. I guess I'll just spawn a different vehicle and hopefully it's regenerated the physics. Like I said, I think they've
Right,
done a
so
bunch
you
of.
want
Does
me
the
to
bigger
go?
vehicle, does the long, sorry, I'm just wondering, does the long vehicle over here that I've totally neglected, does that like make you a lot of Wonga?
The long vehicle.
Often, yeah, the long sideboard.
Yeah, but that's what Malcolm's going to get.
Have you picked it up? Have you picked it up? Can you pick it up?
Why
No.
not? I'm trying with a different lorry.
No, I'm not even bothering with that one.
Are you trying a yellow one
No, I tried
or a red one?
blue one. Blue one.
Okay.
Red lorry, yellow
I'm
lorry.
resorted to not being able to pull this
Right.
fuel carrier with the winch, basically,
Yeah.
just to get it done.
Better is
You're
too far
done.
away. Well, okay, but what am I supposed to do? But yeah, I think they've done a whole set of optimizations, and I don't think they've been very good.
Adam, I couldn't hear the air quotes. Can you try again, please?
So I think they've done a whole bunch of optimizations, and I don't think they're
Thank
very
you.
good.
Much better.
Like, what I need here is I kind of need... Actually, Max, can you just jump out that vehicle? Let me recover it.
You know what it is?
You've got the vehicle I need. I need you
Oh,
there,
right. What?
Adam, do you know what this game needs? It's very simple,
Right.
and Farming Simulator's done it. It's the ability to hop out of a vehicle and to go and do things like
Yep.
Farming Simulator.
Yep, and jack across the thing. Yeah. Yeah, Max, just hop back to the garage or something.
Yep. Trying to work out how to do that.
You know what those optimizations came from?
PlayStation.
Where is the garage?
Cross
The Switch version of this game. No, this has a Switch version.
Oh yeah.
Have they not got branching code?
Did you not
There's a garage on
That
this
sounds
map,
like
isn't there?
stuff
Did you
real
not-
game companies do.
Tad, did you not play it on the Switch or something? Or am I getting confused with you and someone else?
That's always in the K-Lab.
No,
no,
I have the
Max,
Switch,
come
but
to
I
the
didn't buy
garage
this
on-
game for it.
Come to the
I can barely
garage.
tolerate on PC.
Come to the garage on Black River.
Black River. What did you buy on the Switch? What game did you play on it mostly?
I bought The World Ends With You because that is a game I love from the
Never heard
other,
of that game.
from the DS era. It's a Square Enix game, and I don't remember the other one. I bought two.
Was that not an old what was it called, Castlevania or something game or something like that? Something weird like that. You and Adam were talking about.
What? Oh no, it's a turn-based strategy game called Advance Wars, and
Yes, Advance Wars. That's the one.
it's very unfortunate that it got
Oh, it got
postponed
cancelled.
probably
I got delayed
indefinitely.
because of the Ukraine war on, and everyone's like, "Well, there's always a war on somewhere." Like, what the fuck?
Adam, a very similar thing just happened.
I
drove
joined
to
the
trailer
subreddit.
and it fell over.
Yes. Max, can you please get into the Action? And we're going to have to do a little bit of jiggery pokery here. It's in the Black. It's just outside Black River's garage.
Adam, please say it. Please say it properly.
Jiggery pokery.
No. Black River.
Black River.
Like, Black River.
I think I have to turn the shadows on. They still haven't fixed those. So the shadows, if you put them on ultra, disappear. I have to put them down to high.
Ultra
Okay,
translucent.
where am I going, sorry?
Right. Drive up the low end of the trailer.
Oh, onto the back of the thing.
Onto the back of the trailer. Yeah.
The low end? Oh, okay.
Adam, I'm really hoping you're going to drive onto the front end of it and he's just going to fly off into the atmosphere.
See, I can't get on it and I can't winch it up. So I'm hoping that little vehicle in low gear with all the aids on can get up on top of it and tilt it backwards so I can shove myself under it.
All the what?
You heard. So slowly, Max, and in low gear with all your aids on.
No suitable trailer to attach.
What? I don't understand. Oh well.
Have you tried to pick these ones up?
Yes, but I couldn't because I didn't have a suitable trailer. The suitable hitch.
And you had a saddle high.
I have no idea. I've got no.
Sad-
I assume so. I've got the normal saddle, as far as I know. That's the only vehicle I had. So.
I think
Okay.
you've got a saddle high.
Okay, Max, I'm gonna give you a push then.
Okay.
Up.
Nope.
Your wheels aren't even touching it. Damn it, how am I supposed to do this?
You're not even touching the sides.
That's Brett's mum. I've thrown a hot dog down a hallway.
I think its sort of feet are through the floor, aren't they?
No, the feet have collapsed in. It's
beautiful.
like someone forgot to put the linch pin through the feet.
Hmm.
Okay, can you go to the other end then and see if you can give it a pull? Maybe you can give it just a little bit of angle.
Yeah.
Give her a tag.
What you want is a Kolob on the end of it. That'll sort it out.
I do have the Kolob
Yeah.
currently.
Oh, no, I can bring my own.
Yeah, well,
Just sit it on the end, just to get it to come up into the air, like Adam wants.
I want the end of it to go in the
To
air.
ram it into,
You're quite
yeah.
right. You ram it in there, see if you can get the end up into the air. No, I want you to now winch onto it and pull. I'm hoping it goes down more than back. Next step, go get a Kolob.
Hey, there's the winch.
And,
And are you ready, sir?
yep.
There goes nothing.
Well,
Not enough juice.
yeah,
This
okay.
is too weedy.
Yeah, go on. Go grab the
More
Kolob.
power.
So go grab the Kolob, and we'll try Plan A with the Kolob. Incidentally, I don't know if you guys saw. I bought a big Ukraine bundle, and one of the things in it was a fantastic port asset pack, and it's got everything: ships and cranes and trucks. And I was like,
I saw that.
I wonder if there's any scope. I could do it quite quickly in a multiplayer game where a boat pulls up with loads of containers on, and you have to get all the containers off and stick them on a truck, and then drive the truck off somewhere, and then someone has to offload it. So it's a co-op game, and that's just the game. It's just basically messing around at a port. I thought that might be quite fun because all the assets are done. I just have to basically plug the networking in. Oh, that's not the Kolob, is it? That's the other
No,
Kolob.
I don't, my Kolob's all
And that
committed
gives you
elsewhere,
more
but not in the
networking
garage.
practice, which you want.
Yeah, I mean, I am doing that with Sneaky Spaceships, but I kind of thought that might be quite fun to do because it's this shit I find the most fun in SnowRunner. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
it. Well, sort of, all apart from your innate incompetence.
So the logistics part of this game.
No, not the logistics part. The acrobatics isn't quite the right word either. Yep. Oh, so now that's right. So Max, you need to do what you did first time, but not be terrible and get all the wheels on it.
Okay.
I mean, I realise I'm being picky, but you got half the wheels on it because
I did get half of it. Yes, you're right.
yeah. So nice and slowly and lined up. Let me get lined up so I can get in. But yeah, it's the sort of you go left a bit, I'll go forward a bit. Okay, cool. Then you're overdone. Those bits I find definitely the most fun in that game. I love the driving, but I really love the bits where we're trying to winch it up and someone does a crane and something's jammed and can someone come around and pull from the back and all of those sort of.
What is this game?
Diggery pokery things. Yeah, that looks nice and straight, Max, and nice and
So
slow.
I dragged the scout trailer. I dragged the scout trailer across the map, and it's left these massive gouges in the asphalt. What?
Oh, that means they haven't tagged it properly.
Oh, I fell off.
In the asphalt.
Let me see if I can. I think
Tarmac, what have you?
No, I've heard of asphalt.
he means tarmac.
Asphalt.
Oh, hold
I'm
on.
American.
Hold on.
It was a very strong American
Get
accent.
the
was my
crane.
point.
Get the crane.
I've
Surely.
not,
No. We'll get the TH357
I was thinking the crane just lifts the front up.
or TH357,
What's that? Oh, the lifty thing.
the lifty thing. Yeah.
All right, I shall get out the way.
I can't believe it did look like you were trying to just have non-consensual sex with that trailer. I have to say.
That trailer was dressed provocatively. It was asking for it.
Apparently.
that shit only flies in your country.
And other BS you can tell yourself?
Yeah,
Oh,
there you
Put it
go.
in your mouth. You want to put the tines underneath it?
that's all right.
Another bullshit you can tell yourself.
Yes.
It's just to spawn a vehicle and drive into whatever. Just screw up your day.
I need to open the stream, don't I? From my point of view, that thing is the trailer bed is
Ah.
underneath.
Oh, we're not doing a multi-stream.
No, not at the minute. Yeah, Max, you'll just switch into the Action. I'm gonna have to do it then if it's not synchronizing for you.
Yeah. Let's go to the garage.
Oh no, the Action's free.
Exactly.
Okay, this is never gonna work. But yeah, Malcolm. So I've done a highly detailed.
Well,
doc.
with that kind of attitude.
I've done a highly detailed doc in Sneaky Spaceships now, which should give you a.
Oh, okay.
Okay, Max, can you get into the 357, please? Oh
You want to
wait.
retry docking with your friends?
No, man,
That's what you're
I can
saying.
just sail it. I can just sell it.
Okay.
Is that right, Adam?
Is the dock thing gonna be manual or No Man's Sky kind of? It
Manual.
just does it all for you.
You have to basically stop in a trigger box. How I dress that up.
It's more difficult than it says.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't want it to be that difficult. The problem is, I've also put some other docks around, and I kind of found that flying from dock A to dock B it's not boring as such, but it's not challenging. You just sort of point it and wait. So this is
I'm around the other side of an asteroid.
yeah, but yeah. I mean, I've done some more, but I'm not putting together a final map of any sort. I'm just.
I tell you what, Adam. I know exactly. I know what a weird thing to do would be to basically have
Oh
like
no, Mexican.
have asteroids
No. I'll deliver it.
flying around, but or ones that you can kind of bump out of the way or something, or that actually just fly through the area as you're, just
Yes.
like an asteroid.
Yes. Oh, there
Yeah.
are. Well, there will be. Yes, absolutely, because that's how
Okay.
you mine.
I have two
Okay,
jobs.
yeah, but you're minding your own business, and suddenly an asteroid just flies through and like knocks you off target, etc.
I have two cobs, which is why I'm coming out single player to try and find one of them to retain it into the garage, then be able to use it. Then
Yes,
what's that?
it's done, isn't it?
Yes. I don't want to buy another one. Say 92,000.
Well, we're quarter of an hour late, but I guess we're basically
Or?
there now. Well, I said we go to Alaska at 10 o'clock.
I'm just driving this low.
There's 2
this
trailers
low boy.
at Smithfield Dams ready for you.
I was just doing those. Yeah. Oh, Smith. Yeah, I'm just doing that. I've just done
Well,
one.
you need a regular scout. Did you do the ones at Black River?
I am doing the Smithfield Dam ones. I've done the Black River ones, I think. Just tried to recover your truck.
So you did the Saddle Low trailer?
I don't know. No, I did the one. No, I'm just.
Was Smithfield River the one that we were on before, Adam?
Smithfield
I can't
River
remember.
is the first one.
Sort of.
No, then. The third place, I'm just travelling there now with a low, and because I've got both trailers basically next to the trailer yard, I just need to drive basically in it forward, and then you can drop them both off. Hopefully.
I'm very close to one trailer. Give me a minute.
1, 2.
Yeah, I thought it might be quite fun with that game. Obviously, if you
Thank you,
stack
Si.
things badly, they'll fall off, and everyone starts to hurry to get better scores and all those sort of things. So, I thought it might be quite an easy game to write.
I wonder if you could do it cooking simulator style, where you've got to deliver certain cargo or cargo in the right order to get bonus points.
Yeah, I mean, there's a game.
It's basically how fast can you do it, or how many points can you get in that period of time. And there's tactics to getting more points, as opposed to just you can just get anything for some points, or get them in the right order for more points.
Yeah, so like deliver all of the livestock containers first for more points. But then you find
maybe not necessarily livestock, but it could be like yeah.
Oh, wait, but then you have to move 10 things out the way to get to the livestock containers.
Oh yeah, but that'd be really cool because you could have 2 people doing it. You could have at least 2 people, so you could have one person doing the movement, basically the cargo Tetris, and the other person doing the delivery. So get that cargo and deliver it to the right place.
Yeah, Tad, if you park in the trailer store, I'll get into your vehicle and sell.
Yeah, I'm doing that right now. Yeah, yep, I know. That's what I'm doing. Give me a minute.
But yeah, what I want is something like I want the Magicka.
Be a really cool idea, though.
Where
not Magicka.
no, so the thing about Magicka is when you tried to do it properly, it all went wrong. And that's what I want. I want it to go wrong, not because someone's being an arsehole, but because they're like, hey, hold on, if I do this, and like we said in this game, what did I say to Max the first time we played this game? Do you remember? We're doing the tutorial. I said to you, do what it tells you, don't do any shortcuts. And you thought to yourself, well, I know better than Adam. I'm going to do shortcuts. And what happened? An hour later, you joined the game going, shouldn't have done these shortcuts. I've learnt my lesson. And I want that thing. I want I've got a cool. I'm gonna do something that will be quick here, and then it ends up going horribly wrong in a hilarious way.
So you'd have to potentially you could have things like depending on what the cargo type is. For instance, if it's like for instance livestock, and you don't put the livestock down properly, like blood slowly starts to seep out or something, or if you've got like a chemical one and maybe it explodes and knocks over some other containers.
Yeah, the problem with
and
with
you've kind of just got to go, your containers. Yeah.
Okay, I'm done now. So I'm recovering the Axion, and that's it.
I am very close to being able to literally like 2 minutes away, and you could probably hand this in. You probably hand in 2, Adam.
Yeah. Well, let me know when you're done.
So should we do that? Yeah.
I'll tell you what. And while we're chatting,
Go hydrate. Go hydrate.
oh man, I need to upgrade Tugboat to the right version. 6.
Hug your friends. So that stream, by the way, earlier when you were watching me play it was pretty. Pretty, you could only hear me, right? Or did you hear Izard at the same time?
I wasn't.
So I did fix it.
I was just
okay.
watching.
Yeah. No, I know when Henry joined, he could only hear me.
I hate this time of year. I'm actually sweating now, but I don't want to turn on my fucking aircon in March. And I'm going to, but I don't want to.
You mean you can turn it on in cooling mode rather than heating mode?
Yes, I will be investigating.
What aircon does.
I will be investigating the fact there's no VAT now on solar and battery and other energy saving.
Yeah. Heat pump, maybe.
Well, I just bought 2 heat pumps last year, so no.
You bought 2. Wait, did you actually buy 2 heat pumps?
Yeah, hell yeah. What do you think?
Because I thought you had air to air conditioning, right? But you haven't. Well, basically an air to air heat pump. But
sorry.
I thought you had one. I thought you had one and 2 distributors, right?
I have 2 air source heat pumps.
Oh, okay.
So I went to them. Look, I said, obviously it would be cheaper to buy one big ass external exchanger and 2 internal ones. They went, actually, it's slightly more expensive than buying 2. I'm like, oh, I'll have 2 then.
Yeah.
I'm unable to join you for some reason. I've tried 3 times now.
You just joined. I can see you. It just said something.
It's not letting me in.
Well, we're about to get to a point where we can restart the server anyway. So
Why restart the server?
Because Max can't join. People don't listen, do they? No one listens.
I didn't know. I didn't hear you saying anything about Max not joining.
It's the understanding that's the problem.
Oh.
Right.
Yep. Well,
I'm at one trailer.
I'm watching you on the map.
Look this trailer up. Make sure it actually fucking works.
Yeah, I have been enjoying doing sneaky spaceships.
Oh my god!
Is it still wrong? Is there just a bug? Let's say we tried it with a high and a low now.
No, it's saying conflict upon attachment because I've got a van body on it, but they don't conflict at all, and I've done this before.
Right, shall we close the server and head off somewhere else then?
Yeah.
I'm gonna check. There are. Tad, you're not in the middle of something now. Excellent.
Yeah, you're good.
That is bullshit.
Window, bear with me.
They're with. That's so annoying.
Show me how much money I've earned. That's disappointing.
What, 0?
Well, it isn't 0, though, is it?
You haven't earned the money; you've recouped.
Some of it's just stuff I stole.
Oh, okay. in which case, it's tax free and you keep it off the books anyway.
Right, I'm switching to Alaska. Wow,
Alaska.
I actually haven't unlocked one of the places in Alaska. And there's even upgrades to find here. Right, well, I'm at the garage in Alaska. And I will be transporting there in 14 seconds. I love the concept that there's anything you could be doing that 14 seconds gives you enough time to solve it. You might as well just go, we're leaving now, and make sure you've organised it on voice chat. Oh, that's interesting. I can't get to anywhere. I've lost the chat.
You do?
Yeah. So, I can't get to any website and it says I don't have an internet connection. 2 problems. Detecting problems. Looking problems in web connectivity.
Yeah, you're still streaming. That's impressive.
That's a different computer. Yeah. So I stream from one computer, I play the game on a different computer, and I look at the chat on a third computer. Well, I can't say they spelled petroleum.
It's quite the flex.
They spelled petroleum with an I.
Guardian Petroleum.
That's interesting. It's Alaskan. It's fine.
So there is an upgrade on this level.
Oh yeah, I can see it too. Should I go get it?
Sure.
I should wait for him to go in first, but that's okay. I'm going to take the colour for a spin because I haven't had him out for such a long time. I can't remember what it feels like to drive him anymore. So
that does not.
I remember this
that doesn't look like very co-op territory, but give it a go.
Yeah, fuck it.
Just trying to remember the level at all.
We're still the card.
Actually, that said, I still feel like I've got a whole bunch of trucks, I say somewhere.
You need to accept all the quests.
You mean the contract?
Yes.
Why? Accept. 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 This is shit. Do you guys not play your own game? Accept. Accept. New category. Accept. 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 New category. Accept. Proper 100%. Now, how big are cargo containers?
I think they're 2.
They won't fit in an Action.
No. I mean, you could put it on the Action.
Medium-sized truck.
I really would like my UI back now. It's not giving it.
Wait, you restarted it? Oh, Google it. There must be a key for it.
It says
the
HUD
letter V.
slash. Like, but I've pressed slash loads of times. It does nothing.
Press...
One?
Slash?
Doesn't do it either.
Slash on the number pad?
The other slash.
I don't know where all my vehicles are, by the way.
I mean, it must be on some level.
Well, yeah, but I can't go and check now because you're all here.
Did you leave them on one of the Russian maps?
OEM 102 it says. What? That's not... Okay, whatever. So, there we go. OEM 102 is the answer.
Take this car anymore. Truck.
It's truck
What's
car.
the question, life, universe, and everything? 'Cause that's not the question.
Oh, the question is relative.
No, it's what do you get when you multiply 6 by 9?
Oh, so I've got a crane. See, that's... Oh, can I do a crane?
Oh, 42.
Yeah, there we go. Little crane. Oh. Whiteboard? No.
I've changed the exhaust thing so they spit out a lot more soot, smoke, nastiness all the time. Or does it just do that while the engine's warming up?
No, it does different particles. I don't think. I mean, I think as you upgrade the engine, it might actually do them differently. I love the way in this game there is zero information at all about the engines. It just goes on about less fuel efficiency. All you do is you pick the engine with the biggest number associated with it, and that one's better. I love the way they tried to make it complicated and deep, and in the end you just went biggest number, good.
Yeah. Biggie
Which
number
one's the most
good.
expensive? That's the one we want.
Well, normally I found them.
You found a flatbed.
Oh my god, my UI is going mad now. Trailer discovered, quest activated, quest activated, quest activated, trailer discovered, quest activated. Anyway, I have 2 air source heat pumps, but I've already bought them, so that doesn't really help me. Although I don't think I paid VAT on them because the company paid for them, so possibly that doesn't make any difference anyway. I would like to get batteries and solar.
How'd the boss go for that?
Well, my accountant said I couldn't do it,
Lol.
despite the fact they were the only person that said I couldn't. So, I have the installation of my aircon has been considered semi-permanent. As in, it isn't an upgrade to the house, it's an upgrade to the rooms, and if I want to get rid of it, I could just take it out and get rid of it. Also, you need to regas it, but you know, it does come out, it's not a permanent attachment.
It's a permanent hole in your wall, but
Oh,
you know, whatever.
Yeah. Oh!
Only permanently fills it in again.
Speaking of holes, the hole,
Oh, no.
the hole in my
Yes.
motorbike is now big. I now have a 10 mil hole in there. So I bought some 10 mil brass inserts that should give an M8 internal thread. So I'm going to JB weld those in, and then hopefully, job's a good one. Hopefully, high temperature JB weld as well. Good for up to 1400 degrees. I think I'll be fine at.
This is for your Harley?
Yeah, for my Harley. Fuck.
Oh, you call it the Cruiser.
It is a Cruiser.
That's right.
That's what it is. A Harley is a manufacturer, a Cruiser is the type.
Yes.
But,
yes.
I've only heard of
I've
only heard of JB Weld talked about in hushed tones upon the internet as the solution to all things. So I bought some. Essentially, it's ultra
It's
strong
okay.
resin. Well, what would you recommend? And I'm using
welding, but that's not something you have access to.
Well,
So
I can't weld
JB Weld will be fine.
I can't weld a brass insert in anyway, can I?
TIG, yeah.
What? How?
TIG
what?
does everything.
No, why? I can weld the outside of the brass insert, I suppose, but not like any in the inside bit.
You gotta run a tap back through it. But that's lots of tools and money, so
What?
you're better off. JB Weld's fine.
Fill the hole with welding material.
What?
And then you drill a hole into
And
that
then
welding
tap
material
it
to make
with a tap and die set.
You know what a brass insert is? It has a thread on the inside. That's what I'm putting on.
Yeah.
That thing's easier
Fair
than
enough.
putting something on with a thread, breaking the thread, and then putting the thread back again. But
I presume your idea was. I presume what you're saying, Tad, was basically fill it up with TIG weld, and then drill a hole in it, and then tap that out with the correct thread, right?
Yeah, but that was my
That's
original
like
plan.
the guaranteed way it's gonna be right. But
What?
that sounds like it is a lot of freaking work.
Well, that was my original plan with JB Weld, was fill the hole with JB Weld and then drill out a thread, tap a thread in there.
Nah.
Nah, what? Why not?
JB Weld's not that good. JB Weld's not that good.
Bear in mind, this isn't structural. This is just a bit that kind of holds the exhaust tight onto the header.
Oh.
It's not like, there's
Oh,
no force on it, and there is a perfectly good thread next to it. And plenty of other supports. Well, some other supports. No! Whereas I think the worst parts of this game are where you're by yourself. I definitely prefer the bits where we're together.
Ah.
Why is the music playing? I've just got music playing with no text
Task
on screen.
completed.
Yeah, but I didn't get any text. It just went wow, 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 wow.
The guitarist got bored and just wanted to play something. All right.
You two are next to the Lost Service trailer quest. Should be fairly easy for you to do.
I can't even do this.
Would you really have a... Oh, cool. Thing. Thank you, Max. Would you really have a crane that you use...
Which was I.
Would you really have a crane that you use out in the wilderness without a light on it? I mean, the crane should have a light shining whatever it is you're doing.
He makes a good point.
Oh, I've got the dialogue now.
The cranes the army has that are like this do have lights all over them, so I'm not sure what's going on.
Oh, I didn't actually look where I have to take it. Deliver it to the port.
Have we fixed the bridge to the port? We'll find out.
I don't know.
Coming soon to a new Snowrunner episode near you.
If you wait for me, I'll get the other one and follow you.
You have a crane? Do you want to
DJ.
put it in you?
Yes.
But then why am I waiting for you?
Oh, if you won't.
I mean, I've got a crane,
Oh.
but
So we can go together.
yeah.
No, you got to do that crazy L. What you want?
So, I'm afraid I'm probably away tomorrow and Friday, so we'll do Tiny Tina's on Saturday. Or I will be. None of you got it. I don't give a shit. I'm playing it.
That gives me time for download 20 gigs
What's this
for
Tiny
Borderlands
Tina's?
1.
Tiny
Thing?
Tina's
I am.
Wonderland. So it's the new. It's Borderlands 5. It's the fifth
Oh, that's the
Borderlands
new
game.
one. No.
If you don't include the mobile games. And
Are you getting? What platform are you buying it on?
You only have one choice, so that's an easy decision.
It's Steam, right?
No, it's
Xbox.
not Steam.
Epic.
Epic, yeah.
Right. I'm a bit lost.
And I
there.
do have the first Borderlands. It's the Game of the Year edition.
Where's the upgrade gone?
What, the one you found?
No, I didn't.
got
find
it.
Oh, the one
I got it.
The one that
Oh,
was
right.
found.
Well, I'm still trying to climb towards.
That's why I thank
I
Matt.
did say.
The flavour text said something completely unrelated to this is an upgrade.
No, I got two.
So these are all the trucks that you can get on.
Oh yeah, it would have been nice if
Oh,
you'd actually
really?
looked at that, because otherwise it's like you've got an upgrade. Like, well, for what trucks? No, I don't know. Right.
Communication.
But yeah, I will
Not
probably do
that.
Tiny
It doesn't
Tina's
help. It's overheating, really.
early on Saturday, then order kebabs, and then carry on. Kind of my
Yeah.
plan.
And then order kebabs.
I'd have to stop, cook.
Where are you going? Very good.
I'm gonna see my sister's new kitten.
Ah, kitty catties.
He's cuddly.
Important
I've
things.
got a random cat that's actually really friendly in my neighbourhood. He comes and sort of comes to my back door and lets me pet him and things. It's very strange.
How comes to
Yeah, but-
your back door?
The cat, yeah, like random cat. And it's like, comes right up to the back door and everything. Comes to say hello. I'm like, I've never known a cat so less timid in my life.
He thinks you're a soft
Yeah,
touch.
we
and
have
wants
quite a
some
few.
food.
Well, he did get some
Yeah.
food, so yeah.
Well, there you go. Cat was right.
Who's
No,
he's got you around his little paw.
now, my sister's cat is the exact opposite of Dora. He is an utter cuddle monster. He just lays on my sister's lap, upside down, with his belly splayed and his legs everywhere, and just dozes. And I'm like,
They
oh.
call me.
Dora has never sat on my lap, not once. I put her on my lap, and she's like, no. And she likes sitting on my shoulders, but yeah, it's just quite. She is the opposite of a cuddle cat. So I'm going to go and get my dose of affection from somebody else's cat, and I shall detail
And
it
why
to
not?
Dora.
Plus, you get to visit your sister.
Adam, record it on video and show it to Dora.
See this? This is how you should be.
Yeah, no, do it, and just be like, look, because you're not like this, I have to
Okay.
I have to love other cats, and then maybe she'll change her mind.
So to give you an idea of what Dora is like, earlier I had to fix a corroded contact on the smart car. So one of the bulbs wasn't working. So I had to take it off, file it down, throw some contact cleaner, squeeze it, and put it back on. So while I was doing that, Dora tried to leave the house 5 times. And all I did was look at her, and she would run back in. In the end, she settled for laying down inside the house entirely, apart from her paws, which were just over the door. She's like, well, I'm mostly inside. You can't be angry at me if I'm mostly
The
inside.
threshold.
Yeah, it's like, you know you're being naughty. You know exactly what you're not supposed to do, and you're just trying to find the limit.
Into having children.
Well, yeah. But I mean, what it was now, I think it was Dave. He said that cats don't understand animals do not understand the consequences of their actions. And like, hang around cats a while, they absolutely understand it and will do their best to get away with shit. Dogs, a little bit more, little bit better behaved. But yeah, it was. Dora was definitely just seeing where she could push the limit before I shouted at her. One paw is okay. Okay, how about 2 paws? Oh, 2 paws is okay. And my head, though, not my head as well. Max, why you're there? Why don't you do power lines check?
While I'm up here. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was going to do the lost service trailer because I know exactly what it is.
Go ahead and do that.
Down the road. Oh, it's actually got meters on there now. When did they put that in?
Tag, should we do bags on ice next?
Right, I'm off. Good night.
No,
We can.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, very nice.
Ooh, free feed.
Well, that was easy. Good evening, Mr. H. Mr. C.
Oh, it is.
One of them.
Mr. CH.
ICKEN.
I still don't have any internet on this computer, by the way. I just reboot it.
Oh yeah, the problems I was having with my router.
Yes.
I had to move the uplink cable from the WAN port to the LAN port.
That makes... Isn't the WAN port supposed to be connected straight to the router?
It is.
Huh.
Well, I mean, normally it'd be connected to the modem or stuff like that, or an ONT, but in this case it isn't. It's just connected to another router. And for some reason the other router, or this one, I don't know which, took
Oh,
this
that's a
piping,
trip
but
and a half.
Oh, but you just said that it just... Wait. Yeah, but hold on. So, Max, it just started happening. That's weird. Tad, I don't know where the house is. But apparently we've already done half of it, so I'm not too fussed.
Yeah, but we've got to go all the way to the back corner of the map by where Max is to get the last of the cement. Someone deleted the other two by the looks of it.
Not according to
We could
my
probably
map.
reset it and get it done faster.
Hold on, let me, I just got my, just got some speed up too. Let me have a look. Oh, that's where I deliver it to. Where do I deliver it? Where do I pick it up from then? Sorry,
Yeah, they used to be laying around in the river. I think they got deleted.
can you reset the quest or not?
I don't think I can.
Okay, we'll stop.
You're
then.
the host.
Stop
This
then.
is your game.
Yeah, we'll go back into the questing and I'll reset it in your truck. You love the smell of air conditioned air though.
Yes.
It's
Although
not-
the better one is a walk-in freezer.
Oh no, wait, hold on. I have to go to the house.
Light
don't I?
mode.
Bags on ice. I can't.
Maybe.
I have to go there to restart it, don't I?
Maybe?
For some
But
reason-
you're really close to where they
Yeah.
are anyway, so it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah. For some reason, I thought that you were by the start of it, but you weren't. You're by the end of the last one.
Oh no, I parked next to you!
Arms away from there. You're still
Yeah,
back
you took off.
on?
I cannot connect to Snowrunner apparently. Offline mode.
What? On Epic?
You gotta
Yep.
give Epic time to figure out if you're actually online. It's terrible.
Never happened before, but yeah.
Okay, I've rebooted my computer now. We have internet. So if anyone has said anything in the chat the last 20 minutes, I will not have seen it.
Bummer.
But yeah, I don't know where all my trucks are. This is just the only truck I've got to hand.
Oh, that's cool. So now when I hover over the trailer, it actually gives you a red arrow telling you where you're supposed to connect the vehicle. Where you're supposed to connect
Oh
to.
yeah, it does that. It's just not very useful.
Wow, this gives you a vague idea. Straighten the vehicle up and do something about that, because it's not letting me have the bloody winch. So.
Am I joining friends? Am I using a join code?
You're on Epic. You should be able to join directly. Join friends. We're all on Epic.
Yeehaw.
Because we're Epic.
Woot woot. What you thinking for me?
Wait, Tad, is this where you pick the quest up
There we go.
from? I just realised.
Both are this way. Yeah, you're going the right way. Did you need gas? Because you are going the wrong way for that.
No, I've got 2/3 of a tank. Yeah, as mentioned, I went to my motorbike shop recently, the other day. Bought a fancy new saddle off them. Comfy saddle. But yeah, I was just chatting
Harley?
about the... No, not the Harley, shut up. It's a Zero. But yeah, I was chatting with them about the phrases. Half a tank, on fumes. And it's like, you know, even on a bike you still say, you stick your foot down. You don't say, I twist the throttle. But I say we need some EV-centric terms, but we probably won't. We'll probably still say running on fumes or half a tank for a long time. In the same way, if you were to indicate to someone in a car you want them to put the window down, you might still say wind your window down. And we haven't had window winders since about 98. No, 90. My Imprezas are 98.
Oh, they still make them.
My Imprezas are 98, and that was one of the new features for the model year, was a low fuel indicator and electric windows. So late 90s for reasonable cars.
High technology over there.
And yeah, and cheap cars.
So my old man was the mechanic in the army and prior, after that obviously. And his opinion for all these electrical things that went in the car, electric choke and everything, it's more to go wrong, you know, because it was very flaky in the early days, you know, all these electrical wiring harnesses, everything was wired, you know, from point A to point B, there's no CAN bus.
Oh yeah, because
everything was so fucking flaky.
Yeah, because carburetors are ever so fucking reliable.
It's complex, yeah.
Yeah, there you go, Tad. I'll take the North too.
I mean, the carburetor on my car was so complex, you could just reach in and turn it to adjust it. Didn't even have to take a wing spanner to it.
Oh yeah, they're simple, but that doesn't mean they're good. Not in any way. And you know, anyone who's going to argue with that, I'll say, all right then. It's 6 o'clock tomorrow morning at -12 degrees in the pouring, freezing rain. We're going to start our cars up, and you tell me if you want fuel injection at the end of that. Oh, what's that? Your car's down on
the
power.
one piece of car technology.
One piece of what?
Go ahead.
I say your car's down on power. Well, then every 6
The one
months
piece of
you
car
want to balance
technology.
Go on. The one piece of technology.
That I really wish they could get better is the way you attach the paneling to the doors, because that shit's fucking awful.
What do you mean?
The push connectors for like the inside panel that you have the whatever window apparatus or the door handle.
Ah, right.
That piece of plastic or metal or whatever it is. It's awful.
Yeah, so I like magnetic attachments because they're always in the right place.
Even the expensive ones, they're awful.
But magnetic attachments, I mean, I've got a lot of magnetic attachment stuff, and it's brilliant because it always lines up. If it does come off, you just push it back on. It's brilliant. I love it. I love magnetically attached stuff. And for something you would expect to pull off once in a blue moon, and you don't want to, break it, because you can't break a magnet by pulling it off. That's not how magnets work.
Magnets, yeah.
Nope.
Right, what do you want me to do?
We're in Alaska, there are a billion quests, so some of those.
How do you get the quest thing to come up? Do you have to be over something first?
Go to the map and select the quest track. Yeah, so we're doing bags on ice, Henry. So anything apart from bags on ice. And I think Max was going to do power. Did you do power line check, or you're not doing that one? He's doing
I'm
something
doing
else.
the lost service trailer right now. I'm just trying to hand it in, but it's being a shit.
I mean, Henry, you could grab a Tartarine or similar and do power line check, I think it's called.
Deliver it to the bloody factory. Why is it not letting me have it? Am I in the right spot?
There should be a down arrow if you're in the right spot.
Ah, okay, that's over there.
Like, the quest art UI is actually quite nice. It's just never really explained to you. But you always pick up from the yellow and drop off from the down, and then there's an icon to show you if you have to craft it for the quest you're on.
But the stuff you're moving definitely needs colored icons.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, I've got.
Didn't drive it far enough in.
So I haven't got any text for that quest because I'm in crane mode, and when I close crane mode, then I get the quest text. Oh, what do you mean remove cargo? Why can't I pack the cargo? Huh? This cargo doesn't count as
You
being
have
in
a crane?
The cargo doesn't count as being in the truck. What the hell?
What? Oh, you got to be pretty specific with
No,
it.
no, it's it. No, you don't. Usually, you just throw it anywhere near the bed at all. But in this case, it's actually in the bed.
They've changed that.
No, they haven't. I did it a minute ago.
Oh.
I just dropped earlier.
Oh.
I dropped a container sideways on the bed, hit mapped, and it just warped in. But now it's in. It's like 3/4 of the way in. It's like nope.
I'm going to come back to the garage and change my vehicle, I think. Oh, I leave my vehicle out in the world. Okay.
Yeah, I will recover all of my other vehicles like before the next stream. I'll start it 5 minutes early and recover them from wherever the hell I've left them. Which I have to do. If I did it in single player, I can transport between regions without the 15-second countdown.
Ooh, this road is icy.
Wait, Tab, why are you here? That I said I'd do the 2 north ones. Oh, have you?
No, I was going to bring it to you.
Ah, okay. Are you just dragging it along?
I've stuck it on top, and I used the crane to pin it in place.
Okay. Can you see the one in my trailer?
Yes.
Do you think I should be able to pack that?
Maybe.
Oh,
The game's
Yeah.
gotten pretty picky.
okay. Well, stick it in me, and I'll see if I can pack them both in. Are you in the same truck as me, but fancier? Can't tell.
Maybe?
Yours is a.
Ooh, that's new.
No. Mine is a White Star. What's new?
I've got the ramped towing platform for the Bandit.
That is new, yes. Yeah, drop it there, Mac. Tab. There you go, pack cargo. That makes even less sense. Would I be able to build an electricity generator to generate my home?
Yes, people have already
There's
done.
tons of videos on YouTube
Sorry.
for
Wait,
making water
hold on. So
power.
Contacts? I don't. What? Are you saying?
You can generate with.
Oh no.
Wind.
So the question was, would you be able to build an electricity generator to power your home? Do you mean me personally? Would I be able to build something capable of delivering between what can my house draw? I don't know, 30 kilowatts. I probably couldn't. Am I legally allowed to install one? Yes. Have people installed them? Yes. I just need a little bit more context on your question. Am I planning to? No. Solar panels is fine. 7 kilowatt of solar probably. Can I use magnets to generate electricity? Can magnets be used to generate electricity? Your question is,
Magnets are used.
can magnets be used to generate electricity? Yes, that's what a dynamo is. Or an electric motor. If you put current into an electric motor, the motor spins. If you spin an electric motor, current comes out. To power my home, though, you'd need a really, really big steam turbine to power your home, I think.
Where are you going to get the power from?
Not
to
really.
run
There's
that?
a whole community.
Coal.
Well, that's what I mean.
So-
Where'd you get that from? But-
Well, that's actually not a problem. So, less than a mile from where I live is a coal mine, a coal power station.
Oh, right.
Sorry, and outside it, I don't even want to guess how much coal. I'm going to say 100,000 tons of coal just piled up outside. It is a skyscraper. It's several skyscrapers of coal just outside the coal mine in case it's used. It's got its own dedicated railway line, and they've obviously just dropped off all the coal, and we haven't fired it up in God knows how many years. So yeah, I would have a coal-fired steam power generator. Well, I could heat the water up with solar. There you go.
That was something that irritated me the other day. My kids came saying, "Oh, Earth Day soon. You're gonna turn all the lights off for an hour. I'm like, and what's that gonna achieve?
I think it's more about raising awareness than actually achieving anything. Did they walk home from
Yeah.
school that day?
I don't know if they do, but I
They-
said that would be better if they
Yeah.
did.
And they'll be like, no, I
I
don't
want
want
to
it.
get rid of the gas
Yeah.
guzzler. I do want to get rid of the gas guzzler. I think I would like to get a second-hand Tesla.
Second-hand Tesla is still pretty expensive.
Expensive.
The thing about a brand new Tesla is you don't buy it, you PCP it, PIP it, whatever it's
You
called.
what? Personal contract.
Lease
Yeah.
it.
You lease
You can't
it,
buy
yes.
it outright.
No, you can, but you're
Oh.
talking about a £30,000-40,000 second-hand car.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, say leasing is really the way to go. But yeah, so I've seen these. I've seen super unleaded now.
These ones.
197 a litre.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's crazy, isn't it?
There was a garage near-ish to me. Well, I say near-ish, probably about 15 miles away. But it was walking away with my parents. That was £2 a litre for diesel.
Yeah, they're
It's
obviously
come down a
gouging
bit since
people.
then, but
They're gouging people.
Yeah, I mean all of the
They often do, to be honest.
all of the electricity charges have also just shot up as well. By
Yeah.
sort of an equivalent percentage, because obviously if the cost of petrol goes up, the cost of electricity goes up. They are linked together in quite a
Yeah.
lot of ways. But yeah, still somewhere between 10 and 20 times cheaper. Well, don't I work out the Impreza was to drive now? Was it £2.30 a mile or something? No, it wasn't that much, was it?
no. About 30 mile. Ouch.
Big
Well,
number. Too much money a mile. I'm going to see an autistic child on Friday. Show him my car.
The
Harry,
He's
Impreza or
gonna
the
look
Tesla?
in there.
The Impreza. I refuse to explain it further.
This is what old technology looks like.
No, he's into Imprezas. Basically, there's a bunch of us from the West Yorkshire Subaru group going down to just drive past his house.
Nice.
Rev on it. But I haven't moved the car in 6 weeks, so I probably.
Have you left the handbrake
Well,
on?
let's start.
Ooh.
No, handbrake off, but in gear.
Yeah. That's what I do with the Kia
wanna do
Niro.
something
So I was
fun,
making such a hell of a
DJ?
racket because it's pulling those rusts the brakes on. Even with the handbrake off, it rusts the brakes. I'm like, what?
Bear in mind, obviously, the Impreza does have limited differentials. So once I put my foot down, after a little while, stuff will start to spin. It will.
Yeah.
There's no, the power's going elsewhere. It will start moving. But yeah, I usually leave the handbrake off. See what time I'm supposed to be. But it clashes.
Go for the power line inspection task, by the way.
Oh no, 4:30. Brilliant. Excellent.
Do you want to do something fun, DJ?
Not really. Go on then.
Oh, because there's the floating drill quest for the Blackbird quest line. You need a big truck for this.
They say big truck. What, like the
Saddle high and something that can get through incredibly horrible mud.
like the Pacific?
And it?
That's the truck you get to do it with. It's not the best truck to do it with.
Well, I mean, I don't really have very many trucks. I think this is the best truck I've got to do it with. Well, but I cannot. Oh wait, I've got a better engine for it. Yes.
Yeah, I've got the bandit in the area. What can I do for these? We're just gonna swing past one. Oh no, I'm not.
I
yet.
really wish the winches were in stupid order. They go stock, extended, advanced, twin motor. And advanced is the best one, but it's not the bottom one on the list.
Mm.
And saddle high. Okay,
Yes.
where are we going then?
Just whichever truck floats your boat for this one, because you're gonna need it.
Right, shall I just follow you?
Yeah, all right.
Lovely.
I should be able to pull you out of stuff if you get bogged down, or when you get bogged down.
Yeah, I'll actually give the car a proper clean, which I haven't done in ages. And detail it.
Did you get covered in that schmutz that rained down the other month?
Oh yeah, but that's right. That just hoses off. It's more the like it's the mold that builds up and the little cracks and stuff. They need
Oh, the moss.
Oh
yeah,
no!
need a little toothbrush to sort of attack it.
Yeah. That's how I recycle my kids' toothbrushes, using to clean cars and bikes.
I forgot. We're gonna need gas for this.
Yeah, I'll clean the Tesla
We'll,
tomorrow.
we'll call someone.
Yeah, I'll clean the Tesla tomorrow and I'll clean the Imprats on Friday. What excitement is my life?
Oh, they fix all
Sounds
the
absolutely crazy.
all the what do you call it? I don't know, the wrap. Did they fix all the wrapping now?
They fixed all the bits of the wrap that went wrong, but one of the bits of the wrap went wrong because they had wrapped it wrongly. So they fixed the bit that broke, but didn't redo the bit that hasn't broke yet, which I was quite surprised at. Because I'm like, well, I'm just going to have to go back at some point, going, this bit's now gone. But that they have fixed all the issues I had, yes.
Oh, okay, good stuff.
Except it needs a clean, but yeah, that's not all that. I'll get the quick detailing spray out tomorrow, which is amazing stuff, and I love waterless washing.
You get wet elbow doing that.
Say what?
You don't get to wet elbow doing that.
No. Should I just go straight to the middle?
Stick to the outside edge. No, stick to the outside edge.
Because you're slowing down. I have to sit at the outside edge.
Because I've gone through the middle before, and it was absolutely horrible.
That's a train. That's a boat horn.
Which is awesome.
Must push, tiny truck.
Do it!
Do it.
There we go. That was the second hardest part of it. The second hardest part of this trip. I know you wanna. Oh, you had
There
it.
you go. Well, when I went onto you, it's really slow. It takes about a second to register.
Yeah, it's gotta really think about it. Oh! Alright, there's two choices here. If we take the detour, it's slow and horrible. If we don't take the detour, you have a chance of falling off a cliff. Your choice.
Oh, the right-hand one looks fine. That'd be a wuss.
Well, if you do fall off the cliff, the upgrade's down there. So, you know.
Oh, I thought we'd got the upgrades.
That's nice.
What upgrade? There's no upgrades down there.
I think there's one down there.
Oh, actually, no one's mapped here. So
We've never explored here before, so.
Ah. The graphics are extremely pretty on this game. This game has the best simulation of really cold and wet and horrible looking mud in the world. Like, it's a beautiful simulation of a really ugly place. Not an ugly place, but it's not a place I'd like to be.
Not an inviting place.
Yeah. I remember I played Far Cry, was it Crisis? Far Cry and Doom 3 at the same time. And it's like Far Cry, it was just a nice place to be, just on the tropical island. Whereas this place is not nice. But yeah, graphically very impressive game. Do we have to come back along this route with the big thing, by the way?
I would go the other way
Ah.
with the big thing, because otherwise you will fall off that cliff.
Okay.
Nice.
Oh, that's a big hole.
It's a very hairy cliff. You're like,
Yeah. There's a big rock right in the middle.
Almost like they put it there on purpose. Bastards.
Oh, Vic! Vic, I've fallen! Anybody in the area with a helicopter?
It's called Snowrunner, not Snowflyer.
Unfortunately, it's really annoying because it keeps on giving me an aerial view, so I couldn't tell how steep it was until I realised it was too steep. I'm going to recover.
It says new trailer discovered. It doesn't mean a new trailer, does it? It just means we found a cyborg trailer.
Yes. Which I need, so this is great.
Oh wait, I have a high gear, which is slower than the automatic. What? Okay, so I'm picking up the fire engine there on the right, yeah?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a very, very nice PBR renderer. It's very nice.
Which are the best ones for snow in terms of tyres?
Mud. Mud is best for snow. Chains are best for ice, depends which you're actually
right.
dealing with. I have personally found so few areas in this game where I've given a shit about ice. But lots of places where I'm stuck in mud and snow. So, it depends where you're going.
Such a big trailer.
It is, so I'm following you. Take me the easy route, Daddy.
Can do. And even still, this quest wasn't fun for me by myself.
Get some friends.
Yeah, Billy.
Eh.
Do you have a phrase
And
that you could name someone to mean no friends in the US? In the UK, we'd say Billy No Mates.
Neckbeard. Oh, just neckbeard.
No, because that has other connotations.
All the other connotations.
Yeah.
Yeah, but those usually apply as well. So it's just an easy one.
So I've just noticed this truck is a lot posher than I thought. This truck has external wood paneling.
Yes, it's
Oh,
a
it's
very
got-
fancy truck.
Ah.
They don't build
What's
them like
the-
that no more.
Things the Russians put on top of their tanks to protect them. So you've got one of those.
Hopes.
I can't remember what they're called.
Well, they don't work wherever they are.
Yeah, but
Am I taking the right here, Tad? Because you've disappeared. I can no longer. There you go.
Yeah, I'm waiting for you.
See this detour sign?
You said you're following me? Yes, we're following the detour. And
Oh,
it's
no, we're not.
not any better, really, but
Goodbye.
it's not quite as terrifying.
Goodbye, detour sign. Oh, okay. Ah, thank you for the follow, Ricardo. Fnubber. I don't know what Fnubber is. French Brazilian? Is that a thing?
What?
Bubba?
That's not what?
French Brazilian.
French Brazilian?
Well,
What?
FRBR.
well, I mean, you do that in America. You go, oh, African, Mexican, or American. You say all these things, but like, so I assume you can have a French Brazilian,
But Brazilian's Portuguese.
right? But someone who's from France
Oh.
and living in Brazil be French. Keep up, you racist.
Casual Racist Wednesday.
As I said, is casual racism better than ain't racism? Casual racism also indicates and hints at the existence of hardcore racism and ranked racism.
Oh yeah, some of us are higher than you.
No, like when it says casual sex indicates the existence of ranked sex.
Fantastic.
Well, no, I can't get out of silver 2, no matter how much I try.
I couldn't get out of bronze.
You have to. Well, you have to
You
get in,
doing all right back there?
you have to get in at the beginning of the season when no one else is playing. That's the trick.
Ah, that is the trick. At least that's what everyone feels like the trick is.
Yeah, so far so good, no problems. I haven't got stuck in anything. The thing is, when this is the route you're supposed to take, this is a truck you're supposed to use, and this is a trailer you're supposed to use, usually it's quite easy. It's only when you guess wrong on one of those.
Yeah. Although, you have updates for that one that I didn't when I did this the first time.
I've only upgraded the engine to the middle tier. I haven't done much else.
Yeah. I don't even think I had that the first time I did this.
Moving my truck very slowly through the world. I still see the endless thing. Someone goes, well, why don't we have cars with solar panels on them? It's like, oh, for God's sake. Like, do you really think you're the first person to have come up with this? Like, everyone else came up with this when they were in school.
Yeah, there's a college competition for it.
Yeah. I mean, you can do.
Raced across Australia.
You want to stick a solar
great.
panel on your car? Do so. If you're lucky and you cover your car in it, you'll get about 15 miles of charge a week.
And you'll burn your hands every time you touch the bodywork.
Why? Well, solar panels aren't any hotter.
They do attract the heat.
Well, not really. I mean, their goal is to obviously let the heat through and strip protons. No, they strip electrons off the. Oh no, it's all good. They strip electrons off the light photons as they go through. I did look this up the other day. Yeah, I don't think solar panels get any particularly hotter than car. I mean, I wouldn't touch car bodywork in the blazing sun either, to be honest. But yeah, you'll get like 15 miles a week, so it does work. It's just not a lot of energy.
Not worth the effort.
Well, once we can get like, I mean, there's a new technique that's just been announced. You can print solar panels, and they're not very efficient, but you can print them very thinly. So you can just put them on anything, and they're flexible. So if you could have your car with those on there, then that's cool. Bear in mind, Max, they're not visible. You can't see the solar panels. It looks like paint.
Oh, right.
They're started to figure out how to make solar panels that actually look like shingles now.
Yes,
People
Tesla.
start getting that.
Yeah, Tesla solar roofs. The good thing about that, you don't need planning permission. So you replace all of your roof tiles with solar ones. And
Very
they just,
cool.
And they just look like roof tiles.
That's cool. So that means you get greater coverage, does it?
Yes, because you cover all of your roof, not
And also
just.
you don't have the chance. I suppose there's less chance of them getting blown off. The wind.
I would hope that if you were going to fit, like, £5,000 worth of solar panels, that it would be very firmly attached. There's no concept of them blowing off.
Well, I've heard someone saying the winds recently that they but solar panels getting blown across people's gardens. So
It all depends on where you live, too.
Well,
If you've
it was very
got
windy.
gale force winds constantly, then yeah, that's probably not the best idea.
You might use like an M8 bulb or something really big, like an M10. My vehicle's not doing anything. This is the other thing that annoys me. My vehicle's not even wheel spinning. So therefore, I haven't got as much torque as I want. I should be wheel spinning. There's no way this truck would not be able to spin its wheels on mud. Yeah. Yeah, I just couldn't. Like, it was just not. It slipped the fucking clutch. Now, Tag, go forwards. Like, just slip the clutch here, mate. Like, there's plenty of things you could do. I just tried to hit the right one, but it's the wrong one.
You okay?
Yeah, I'll type something in a second.
I'm running out of gas.
Coming down to half.
Yeah, I started with less than full tank because of stupid main.
I would like to buy the expansions for this, but I feel we should really polish off the base game.
Completely understandable. There's a lot of content here.
There really is. It's one of the few games that we've got where we haven't managed to just smash through the content. Well, I mean, we have smashed through it 4 times quicker probably than a single person would, but not quick.
Not really. Because I got through this game pretty quick.
Yeah, but in in hours. I don't know what I'm up to now.
But we've also been playing the game very piecemeal.
Yeah. Well, 3 hours a week, mostly. Let's push tiny cart. Oh, which onto the truck?
Oh, you're winching onto me. I was trying to pull myself forward more. Oh, I don't have the gas for this. The diesel, excuse
Push
me.
little cart.
I'm down to 28 liters. Oh.
Are there any good train sim games? Lots and lots and lots and lots and lots. What's the famous one? The Japanese one? I mean, there's obviously Microsoft Train Simulator and Train Simulator. What's it called? Densudo Dodachi? Something like that? There's a very, very famous train sim game. Although real train sims are very boring.
Nice.
Because you just sit there staring out. When it says break, you break. The end. Maybe what I could do is I could stop doing sneaky spaceships, do the game with the tugboats, call it Port Authority, and then release Spaceport Authority. No, I do actually need feedback though on like the flight model and ideas for how it goes. Like it is all playable now.
Alright, this is where I leave you, because I gotta go to the factory while you're off to the port.
That should be
Question
fine.
is, am I gonna make it to the gas station that's right around the corner? I'm down to 6 liters. No, I'm not gonna make it.
You need to push. You want me to tell you there?
No, I need to go grab my fuel truck.
Yeah, but I could just tell you, it's not very far. I mean, I'd obviously drop the trailer off.
Oh, if you want.
But let's
Oh, okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright.
Okay, where are you? Detect it a bit soon. The other thing is, it's way too keen to say no suitable trailer to attach. Like, even when there is a trailer really quite close. Trailer is too far away. I don't think it really is. It's a bit high. Come on, back.
Alright, I have 1 liter of gas.
Okay, well, I'm coming. Environmentally she discovered, Neustroy. Bit harsh.
Yeah.
But not untruthful.
Bioweapon considerations for my bathroom.
Environmental issue activated. That's a terrifying thing to say.
I have no fuel.
That's fine. Turn your engine off, and then I should better winch onto you so you don't do anything. Or just push apartment.
I'm glad I threw it into neutral when I did.
Shut up, I barely touched you. Don't tell Mum. Thankfully, I did buy the ultra mega winch for this.
You did not grab me. Oh.
No, I was going to get as far away as I can.
Ooh, I still have the horn.
Thanks for
Wow. Phrasing.
I didn't think you could honk the horn with the engine off.
Well, you can in real life, but not in this. Not in this. This game does have some odd restrictions. So fuel station is left or right or straight on?
Left.
Why don't I put some fuel into your vehicle rather than just tow a dead vehicle?
That works too. And then we can both go get fuel.
Yes. See, I am smart. Oh,
SMRT. SMART.
I am so smart. SMART. There you go.
There you go. I was like, where am I not going? Oh, yeah, I put it in neutral.
There's another skid pan day coming up in Thruxton, which I want to go to, but it's way too far away. And they want to organise some skid pan days up north. They just can't find anywhere to do it. There must be somewhere. Pretty sure Elvington must have something. I'd like to do Auto Sol, both in the Tesla and the smart car and the Impreza.
What is Auto Sol?
When you go around like a cone course and you get timed on it. So it's basically, imagine you just driving around a car park with cones in it and you get timed on how quickly you do it. Auto Sol as in you're in a car, auto, and solo, there's only you on the track.
Thank you, DJ.
Welcome. Hally ho, my noble steed.
Woo!
So apparently I do have some special skills that I have developed from various things, and they're not useful in real life. I can play the drums from Rock Band, for instance. I can write a blog post without bothering to proofread it, and it's 9 out of 10. I'm really good at spotting deep fakes and fake things. So I just watched a show on Netflix called Cake or Fake. And basically, they make stuff out of cake, and then you have to work out if it's cake or if it's real.
Cake or not?
Cake or not.
Some of those wind up
Is
on
it cake?
Reddit,
Is it cake?
and it's wild.
I'm really good at it. So far, I'm at 100% going, hold on a minute, I appear to have again, another completely useless skill.
Yay!
It's very impressive. It really is amazing what they're doing with the cake. Like, really, really. And we also watched one called School of Chocolate. Very similar sort of thing, where they're making, and when I say extreme high-end desserts, I'm talking desserts in the 7 digits range if you want to have them made for your party.
Oh, God.
Yeah, but oh my, you've never seen anything like it. It's just unbelievable what they're making. This one, would you say cake or not, was it?
Is it cake?
Is it cake? That's it. Not cake or death.
Cake, yes.
A little
Yes.
bit less
Wait,
highbrow,
no.
but yeah, I do recommend School of Chocolate for the same thing. If you just want to watch people be absolutely amazing at something very odd, it's definitely worth watching. And they really are just incredible. But what I'd like to see something like Cake or Death or School of Chocolate or any of these programs, and you have 4 ultra mega master chefs at the very, very top of their game, And at the other end of it, you have people who've never done it before, and they're like, right, we want you to take a block of chocolate and sculpt an eagle, but the eagle must be carrying something reflective in here, and there must be some greenery. And then all the chefs go away and do their amazing things. The people going, fuck am I supposed to do this? Because they're so good at it, you don't really get an idea of how difficult it is. It's like at the Olympics.
Oh, that's been something people have complained about the Olympics. It's like, can we have one regular person doing this so we can see just how good these people are?
Exactly, yeah, the same thing.
Amateurs aren't allowed in the Olympics anymore.
Well, they should be. It should be that you have one regular person just to compare.
Eddie Eagle Edwards.
Yeah. But I mean, the same thing happened with my Scooby. I'm like, oh, this is quite quick. Is then when I raced another car, I went, oh, it really is quick. You know, you don't realise until you've got something to compare it against.
Yes.
Like, I have had a couple of people try and race the Tesla, and it's hilarious seeing how quickly they disappear in the rearview mirror. Like, really, really, really.
I've got the autonomous winch on my Scout, but I can't get the bloody thing back on its wheels.
Oh.
It's really tricky terrain. I just want to be over there, you bastards. Oh, it's so close as well. I'm going for that. I was actually climbing the tree with the with the winch a minute ago. It's hilarious. I can use the pylon legs as a bloody winch point.
Oh, that reminds me, we're getting our first new pylons in the UK.
Oh, yeah.
Since 1937, was it?
Something like that, yeah.
And they look really nice. They look much more modern. And it's weird because people always go about, oh, wind turbines and solar panels are a blight on the landscape. And I'm like, have you seen electricity pylons? Like,
Yep.
but yeah, I didn't realise that our design of pylon hasn't changed in about 100 years. Oh, this might actually not be a bad place to stop unless anyone's about to complete a quest, because it's...
I've completed West.
So did you say you can't
Trying
complete
to.
a quest?
No, I'm trying very, very hard to. I'm literally inches away. My vehicle's on its side up a thing.
Where are you?
I'll need to get another couple of quests, a couple of points. But
I don't...
come on.
Where is my Tartarin, for example? It's around somewhere. It's just not stored.
We'll go to the world maps,
I can't,
and
because
it'll
I'm in
tell you
London.
how many vehicles.
Well, yeah, but
Oh, you can't.
I can't go get them without dragging you guys with me.
No, yeah, you can't go get them, but you can find out where they are.
I'm setting a course to you, Max. So either you'll complete it, or I'll get them and save you.
I'm going to complete this with the vehicle on its side. I can't write it, but it's okay. I think I can drag myself to the trigger box.
Yeah.
I'm ready for autonomous winch. Oh no, what's it stuck on?
Survive.
I'll have to wiggle the steering wheel a bit to get it to stop digging the wheels in the mud or whatever it is. Oh, come on, you bastard. Seriously.
Oh, there's another quest to get in Blackbird. Hey, you're on your side, Max.
I am, yes. I'm inches away from a bloody box that will let me have...
Is the advanced winch both extended and high power and autonomous?
I don't think so.
I don't think it's autonomous. Autonomous is autonomous. It's the only one that does that, which is very frustrating.
Yeah, autonomous I think is more important than the rest.
Yes.
Yeah, for scouts, absolutely.
Come on. It's just like, no, I don't want to drag you forwards anymore. I'm like, there's more room on that to go. Come on. Don't shit.
Oh my god, this thing has an 80-litre fuel tank. I immediately regret this decision.
Yeah, you'd be surprised how long that fuel
Yes,
lasts in the little cars, though.
Okay.
And scouts usually have extra cans with them.
Yeah. Sorry, Intimidator just said no. Don't have any
Brilliant.
contacts on the word no.
Guessing are there any good train sim
Yeah,
games?
nobody got time for that.
Well, yeah, but he did ask
Maybe
that
not.
like 20 minutes ago. Maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. The thing is, unfortunately, there are good train simulators and there are good train games, but a good train simulator game, probably the answer is actually no.
Yeah.
It's like Kerbal Space Program. If it was actually a simulator of any sort, it would not be in the slightest bit fun.
Yeah, no. I don't know if we can make it through that.
Come on, you can do it. You can do it. Come on. Come on. Come on.
Who's mom?
No, come on.
Oh.
Come
I ask again.
on, come on, come on, come on.
Come on, his mum.
Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, damn it. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Oh, so close. It's literally like a centimetre away. Come on. Oh, come on, you bugger. Come on. Was it not funny?
Come on, you Reds.
I'll try you winch in the front. The front. Oh, come on. Put that one on there. Come on, that's got to get me in the box, surely. Come on, come on. Yes, yes, no. I'm in the box. Oh, over it. Let's try that one over to there.
I believe in you.
I don't.
Oh.
Come on, back on your wheels. Yes. Oh, that was exciting. I thought I'd be able to push myself because I can just turn the engine on.
I've never used the con
believe
loader
in
before,
you,
but
yes.
it does seem to be quite a fun little vehicle with all upgrades.
Especially with the monster tires you can put on that thing for
Oh,
whatever
yes.
reason.
Right, just check power line A now.
I'm on my
Next to
way.
next to the car that's on its side. Don't worry about that.
Let's get back down to the road somehow.
Oh dear. The game has just brought up the worst message the game can bring up.
What's that?
No visible winch attachment points.
Okay.
Oh! Oh, come on.
And you did the full 360 spin, slamming the winch button the whole way around.
Yeah. This bit, I believe, is designed as a sort of a dead point. Unfortunately, I am slightly moving. There we go.
Oh. Okay.
Uh-oh.
Layer 4 has left the game.
We completed 8 missions and made almost 20 grand.
Yeah, so how do you start a new area? I think we were just looking at the new areas a bit too quickly. But we gave up because it was broken. But I don't think they've actually fixed it.
No.
They've mostly, we know how to work around it. Which is rubbish. And I'm on my way to you still, Max, with an autonomous winch, so
Oh, okay. I
between
have an
us.
autonomous winch.
What's-
Yeah, one of us should be able to get
What quest are you on, sorry?
there. Power lines check.
Yeah, he's got to do A.
We're working out how to get up to the
Oh.
that bloody point at the moment.
Oh,
Think.
no likes on your video. Come on, people on YouTube, show them some love.
I have to do it this the old-fashioned way.
It's there, up there, and across. Oh, well, at least the dislike. The guy stopped running his dislike script.
Someone's running another script. Every time I like your video, another one clicks like right away, and I'm not running the script. So someone's watching me? Question mark.
Are you getting 2 likes because of your...
That or YouTube's weighing me double. I don't know. Because I am a premium person. Maybe my likes do count double.
Oh. No, I mean, it's the same thing with YouTube. If each of you, if everyone in the channel gave a like to every video we did, YouTube would recommend them a lot more. But we got the point that we have no data for YouTube to use. So it doesn't recommend the videos to people. Even people who subscribe to me, it doesn't recommend them.
And thank you for everyone that does like and subscribe.
Yes, absolutely.
And notification.
And commenting is useful. Like, people even saying, I hate your videos, everything you do is shit, actually helps.
So that Russian bot is always a good guy?
Well, I'm not sure if YouTube's clever enough to understand Nightbot and Restream, because obviously Nightbot just gibbers away, which Jay said he keep on top of and has never updated it. Yeah, I might have a quick play for an afternoon with this port idea. I think it might actually be dead easy to do and quite fun. Like, hilariously fun. And it fulfills all of the tick boxes. It's easy to write. I've got all the assets. It's multiplayer. It's emergent. I will, if any of you don't have the Sneaky Spaceships beta, let me know and I'll get you a key. I think you will do. At some point, I need to persuade Valve to let me rename it, because you can't. I can rename like all of it apart from the actual name, and for some reason, even though it's not been released, I'm not allowed to rename it. I have to ask Valve to, because I haven't got a name for it. I haven't got a final name to get them to change it to. Anyway, so after Powerline A, I will be scurrying off to bed. Probably because it'll be 1 a.m.
Fair enough.
We do this, but like, we'll just do one more quest, and an hour and a half later. What time did I get to bed that time that we decided to just get that one truck? We couldn't give up. Like, fucking 3:30 or something?
Oh god.
Yeah.
I kept telling you to go to bed too, and you weren't having any of it.
But we couldn't just give up. It's that sort of shit that normal YouTubers, when they do that, they start getting loads of donations. So, in my heart, I deserve donations. Now, in my heart, that's the sort of thing that makes for good footage.
And I did flip a lot, which is always fun.
Yeah.
Oh, and my Epic freaking launcher has done some freaking rocket surgery thing where it's now completely in Spanish. But if I go to settings, after I clicked on everything to figure out which one settings was, it says it's in English. So I'm not sure what you're smoking, Epic, but please stop.
I've not seen that.
I hadn't either. But I started to get weird, or it started to get weird when my library replaced with Biblioteca. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, we were also looking at potentially doing Borderlands speedruns as well as Terraria on Borderlands 2. Max, you played Borderlands 2 a whole bunch, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you want to have a guess how long it takes? What's the world record for starting a new character and killing the Destroyer? You are allowed to use Krieg or Gage. So how long do you reckon it took you the first time? The whole base game.
Bear in mind, I treat a game like having a steak dinner. You know, I don't speed through it. I try and enjoy it, every mouthful.
Yeah.
You know, really stick to. You know, people who speed running it, just go, I just want steak. You know, I just want to get a little bit of meat in my face, and if that counts, then I've done it, sort of thing. So I don't really.
Well, how
I
long
don't
do
know,
you think
15 hours.
So you reckon it took you 15
Not too
hours?
generous.
You reckon it took you 15 hours the first time?
At least.
Yeah, I would agree. I'd say mine was somewhere between 12 and 15. Right, so what do you reckon what do you reckon is the quickest you could do it in? Like, if you were to...
Just going objective.
The objective is to kill the destroyer.
What level can you kill the destroyer at? Some things are level locked, aren't they? You have to be a certain level to get certain things.
No, I don't think there is actually.
Really?
No.
Was that
Obviously,
fun
if you get to destroy and you're only level 6, you're going to have a bad time.
Yeah.
But no, there isn't a level lock. But what do you think your...
So if someone knows, I've done lots and lots of research, maybe, I don't know, 2 hours?
Yeah, 1 hour 20. I was
1
like,
hour 20.
I was like,
Yeah.
what? So, but there's a few modes that we can apply for. The 4-player one is actually slightly quicker. That's single player, by the way. But I reckon we could easily do we should be able to do new characters at 9 o'clock and have killed the destroyer by 11, and that would be fast.
Insane.
I don't know if we could do it. Like, I expect you would do stuff like, I've nearly killed this pack of mobs. You need to run on and get to the next teleport point. Stuff like that. But there's also what's called a UVHM run. And that's where you start on UVHM.
Ultra Vault
Hunter mode. Ultra Vault Hunter mode. So that's where you start with your current character and you have to get the quickest destroyer. I think, Brett, did he say 47 minutes for that? I think it was. So with an existing character, it's even quicker. And that's the one I thought might be better because we would level up and get gear. So I thought maybe some Borderlands Saturday run might be quite fun. Because we can actually enter ourselves into the speed run high scores and things. The only thing is, we've currently got 8 games in the rotation, so that is a little bit of a... We need to finish off Core Keeper. Oh, at the end of Core Keeper last night, I got the ability to plant golden plants. And there's loads and loads more food recipes when you have the access to golden vegetables. I suspect you might be a higher level chef than me still, because you also get the ability to craft rare food, and all of the gold food is rare. So I believe you would have a chance to craft epic food if it's already going to be rare. I think. But yeah, we are basically done on Core Keeper.
Well, I'm downloading the first Borderlands now.
I just really like being in. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Max fucking hacks Borderlands 1.
13 gigs. This shouldn't be too miserable.
Because the last section up on the cliff, they have a whole bunch of mobs that have got loads of shield but no health. And Max spec'd a skill that does bypasses shield damage. So he just tore right through them.
It was very satisfying, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Ooh, I get to play a Siren Rogue again. Yay!
It's all about the characters with ammo regen, it really is. Gunzerker, Claptrap, and...
I was playing Siren and I was sticking to Iridium weapons. Like, I was doing it wrong.
What's wrong with that?
I was mostly sticking to the sniper.
So, in Borderlands 1, I don't think it was possible to get enough skill points into an Iridium weapon to ever make them any good. Because obviously in Borderlands 1...
I tried!
Yeah, I tried too. I'm like, there must be a point at which this Iridium weapon gets good. But it just never did. Like, they nerfed the damage so heavily.
It got
to offset
adequate,
damage.
but not good.
Yeah.
And then I swapped back to my Jacobs and everything was fine.
That's obviously a lie. The thing is, I really love a lot of the expansions. I really love Island of Dr. Ned. I love the Torque expansion. I love all 3 of the Claptrap expansions. They are all
Everyone loves the Torque
amazing
expansion.
to play through.
And the vehicles are pretty fun to play in as well.
Yes.
Yeah,
yes.
the multiplayer vehicles, you can get several
Very
people into one
satisfying.
vehicle.
Yes.
Yeah. It was good. Oh, come on, you bastard. I'm trying to get my vehicle back on its wheels, but nope, you can't do this.
I believe in you.
Find out which point I can use.
Mass
Oh,
win
actually, really
shiny
good ball.
point.
Right, finally.
I see everyone's playing Satisfactory, which I don't even own.
Everyone but me.
Everyone?
Blood
Blood
Rose
Rose,
and
yeah.
Esmir and Sai were playing it earlier.
Uh,
I'm like, yeah.
It's one of those games like the math has already been done on it. What's
math.
the point?
Oh,
That was part of the reason I liked playing Fortress Craft. The math hadn't been settled yet, so it was fun.
Well, that's because I designed
The
the
same
game
with
properly.
Oxygen not included. But the math has been done to that one to death.
Yeah. No, I designed.
Yeah.
That's because I designed Fortress Craft properly. Fortress Craft is a series of trade-offs rather than tech rush to the best thing. Like it's like the guns in Borderlands.
Well,
you know,
Satisfactory tried to do that with the alternate crafting recipes, and it really does change it. But
like,
there's only so many different ways to do it, and the math for all of them has been done.
yeah. No, in Fortress Craft, I purposely made sure that it wasn't 2 of these, is 4 of those, is 8 of those, is 16 of those. It's all weird and wonderful ratios. It's on purpose. But it's the same thing in like a gun game. Like a shotgun is not better or worse than a sniper rifle. They each have advantages and disadvantages, exception of course being Jacob's. So in gun games, especially Borderlands, you've actually
Which
got
are just
all
awesome
that
for
stuff.
everything.
Yeah. I do like Borderlands 1 because obviously in Borderlands 1, Dahl was the... No, hold on. It was... Dahl's weapons were really cheap. So they changed them. Like, Dahl weapons were supposed to be cheap and dependable. And there's another manufacturer that disappeared, wasn't there?
Started with an M, I think.
No, not Maliwan.
Go.
Yes.
Right,
Awesome.
I shall
Yes.
cover.
Well, you don't need to.
And I shall retain.
You don't need to.
Give me a sec. There's just a short,
know.
well, one run of stuff that I need to do to complete this quest.
Where are you? Glad you said that because I was that close to quitting.
Oh well.
I can't see you.
The other map.
Hydro Bay? Mountain River.
Yeah, he buggered off to the next map over.
I just picked up a quest and it was, oh, go over here. Oh, right, okay. It's a relatively straightforward one. Assuming I don't roll it.
Mountain delivery.
SNS munitions, that was it. They became bandits. So SNS had the extended mags.
Yeah, because that was one of the features that you could get through through some sort of late game currency, couldn't you? To get extended mags or to buy really good shields.
Yes, yeah.
With like health regen. Because that was always the one thing I was struggled with. Is I wanted health regen and shield regen.
Yeah. So in Borderlands 1, you had Iridian weapons which disappeared. Dahl were... they didn't have burst fire only. SNS were what became bandit weapons. TDR were very fast reload, but crap in other ways. If you're on a budget, TDR is always the way to go. Torg, 400% more
ammo.
awesome. Also, Torg don't make their guns out of frickin' wood.
Damn it, Mr. Tog.
See? But like the slogan for Vladov, you don't need to be a better shot, you just need to shoot more bullets.
Yes.
That's the way I like to play.
Yes, that is the way I like to play. Kill all things.
The America in me won't let me do it.
What was it? Not rolled Dahl. Yeah, mercs choose Dahl because they only get paid if they survive. Where are you heading to, Mr. Henry?
I'm heading to the truck stop in the middle of the mountain, which is a bit of a...
Truck stop.
It's not nearby,
The trailer
but
store?
The Overlook Hotel?
no.
Different map.
Yeah, the other map.
I'm confused. Which contract/quest are you on? drilling
Which what?
supplies,
Sorry.
is it? Which one are you which quest are you on?
Truck stop.
Truck stop.
I've got 2 consumables to
I don't
deliver
see it,
to the truck stop.
Oh, so I've got restoring the bridge,
Meh.
but I don't see truck stop. I go and do left. Truck stop.
Sorry, it's called On Top of the World.
Ah, right. Oh, I see. There we are.
Just realised that what I was looking at is not the quest name, it was the objective target.
And you're in between all of them. So you got some stuff on board, have you?
Yeah,
Cool.
it's a relatively simple quest, just long. Well, I say long. Driving a long distance for
8 bits from A to B.
yeah,
Yeah.
that was interesting. Icy road and sliding. Whee!
Yeah.
We're just watching you on the map.
Yep.
Again, I'd like to just pop in to. Holy shit! The inside of my car got to 38 degrees C today. Wow. Yeah,
Wow.
I'd just like to pop in and sit in shotgun in your car. I actually have cabin overheat protection on, so if the inside of the car starts to get too hot, it turns on the aircon automatically to keep it cold, rather than the plastics and the glues start to melt inside the car,
Wow.
which is
Yeah.
what happens to cars when you start getting the inside of them to 50 degrees C.
Wow. Yeah.
That's one thing people say.
I've seen it happen.
Well, they
Have
say,
you ever had that problem before, though?
yeah, oh yeah. Like if you've got bits that peel off in the inside of your car, it's because the glue melted at some point.
Yeah,
Like-
I've never had that problem.
It's a big problem in Arizona.
I think it's a lot hotter there, I suppose.
Yeah, but if you've
Well,
got,
yeah.
you can't put 3D printed stuff, PETG stuff in your car because the inside of your car can get up above the glass transition temperature. So if the inside of your car gets to 80 degrees C, anything 3D printed will just become slightly melty. You're telling me, Max, in your whole life you have never left a bag of gummy bears or Haribo in a car on a summer's day? You've never done that.
Nope.
They melt and then they
Yes,
solidify.
I'm not stupid. I would take it away and eat it outside the car. I know it's going to get hot in the car.
Yeah, but I mean, it's like, oh, we popped it in there, we left it, we came back and went. Oh, then things. It's been in your glove compartment. You go, I've got something, but I left it. Just have a gummy mass rather than a mess.
Oh. No, I'm not silly.
Probably if you've never accidentally left any sort of sweets will melt inside a car at that point. But yeah, I can
I
turn it
might
off.
be chocolate somewhere,
Yeah.
but I don't know.
But yeah, the Tesla will just
Packet.
keep the inside of the car.
That sounds like dog mode.
No, because dog mode keeps it at a nice temperature, like 20 degrees. This is just, I don't want the inside of my car to start melting.
Going wrong.
Yeah.
I think it's specifically hot.
Yeah, but I mean, nothing like, I don't know what's the hottest the inside of a car can get to.
Well, Arizona sounds like a big problem.
Yeah, but that actually melts and cracks out the plastic. Most of the people I know from Arizona have fur rug sort of coverings they put on their dashboards.
Yeah, so, 80 degrees C, definitely. But there aren't many electronics that don't get sulky when you heat them up to 80. You don't want to heat them up to 80, then get in the car and crank on the aircon and drop it down to 20. You are going to end up
Thermal shock.
Yeah, but this isn't like a Tesla thing. This is just Tesla actively not having it because if you think of the glue on the door cards, once you've heated and cooled it like 100 times, they're going to fall off. So in 20 years' time, Tesla should have a nice interior, whereas cars without the fancy features will not. Oh, done. I think it went
Yep.
up.
Wait for the flash to come up on mine. I don't think it's anything.
Let's find out what we did. 25,000
10
monies,
missions.
3,000. That was good.
One upgrade. Wow, not bad.
Awesome. Well, I probably won't be around tomorrow, and I probably won't be around Friday. But Saturday we're doing Tiny Tina's Wonderlands, So I hope to see you all for that then. For people and people watching.